Ooh.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, your neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome
Yeah, all the ships at sea.
Saturday night. The Saturday night. What the fuck you gonna do? What now, Artie? Already, you got me cursing already. I have no idea.
Holy shits, I see.
Oh, you're not coming to the drone meetup next Saturday, are you? That big shame that is.
Yeah.
I'll
be there next Saturday.
I know you will.
Yeah.
You'll be here Thursday. Yeah.
Freaking Art.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and Art. Welcome to
Tomfoolery. What the
whatever
tomfoolery
this is. Next Saturday, I'll be online. I'll be on as well, but be at a different time.
Yeah.
Be about 7 a.m. till about 4 in the afternoon. So,
alrighty.
for those of you who can't make the meetup,
Yep.
you know, all 4 of you that are in the chat right now, according to my thing.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with Artie? Is there something wrong with you? I
Can't
can't even laugh. I
It's
can't.
probably taking gummies.
Please, Artie, take us,
Yeah.
take it over and give us some of this legendary wit.
Woo!
DJI.
That will just carry this into such fact.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad if it was his show and he was, he's never this entertaining on his show. So,
No.
I don't find him
That's
interesting.
No, I just like
now.
not that he's that entertaining now, but yeah.
I was going to say, don't exaggerate here.
Ticket.
Let's skip over the dancing monkey in the middle there.
Dance.
Dominic, how are you today?
I'm all right. We've just removed daylight saving for the time being.
Okay.
We've gone back to normal time.
Cool.
Normal.
Okay, all right. Normal time.
Yeah,
It sounds like
standard time.
it's like sexy time, only normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Lloyd, how about you? Speaking of sexy time, what's going on there?
Not much. I'm doing good. I just been to answer your question from way earlier. I'm doing fine.
Oh, I know. Behind this, he comes on. Hey,
Well, you
how
asked
you
3
doing?
times, so I
It
thought
said
I'd answer
hi
it
to you.
3
It's like, I
times.
said, down the fuck up. Anyway, so how are you, Lloyd?
How about
You're fine.
Brenda?
Fine. It's not an answer, by the way. That's just a
I am doing well.
early
I
response.
slagged off of going to dinner today because it was just too damn cold and chilly, and I just didn't feel like getting out from under the
Well, they
covers
got this
this
new
morning.
thing it's called heat in your damn car. You know what I mean? If you
Yeah,
keep
well, they got
heat.
heat out. I just didn't. Yeah, to be honest with you, we had thunderstorms that kept me awake all night, and
I didn't feel like going. That's
I
all.
didn't feel like going
That's all.
much as I wanted to, but
It's a free country. You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't blow us off. You don't have to make up stories.
yeah, yeah. No, I and James wasn't going, and I didn't feel like driving in the rain this morning to go up there. So it's
Yeah,
like,
you just didn't feel. Sometimes you feel like it. Sometimes you don't. You don't
Yeah,
have to make up a story and become a
Liar!
You just.
no, that's all
just
that.
do your thing. Wait. We gotta.
How dare you?
We gotta do this. Brenda!
Hello,
Hey,
Brenda!
Brenda! Yay!
Brenda's a shiznit.
And Don's here.
And, oh, Don's here. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Don.
Nowhere near as special as Brenda.
Yeah, well,
No,
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
it's Brenda.
Come on.
Please.
There's only one
Don.
Brenda.
That, I'm
Yeah,
followed.
I know several Dons, so
Yeah, exactly. I know one too many Dons. No, I'm just kidding.
Done.
Easter egg hunt with the grandkids. That's nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. That's really nice. Yeah.
Hey, we got
Very nice.
TJ.
Where
Oh, I thought it was Brenda went on an Easter egg hunt. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go hunt your eggs, baby.
Yeah, you get.
You know,
Yeah.
that, but it's Don. So.
no, the fact that people still do that, it kind of warms the cockles of my soul.
It
My
does.
cockles remain unwarmed.
Yeah.
Remain cool.
Yeah.
I actually I went to one Easter egg hunt as a kid. And as a kid, I was kind of shy, believe it or not. You know,
No.
they all come running out
Hey,
like
TJ.
animals. And it's like, and it was a athletic field in
Yeah.
Hillsborough Heights, where they play football. Anyway, and they just kind of semi inserted them into the grounds, into the dirt,
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
the grass, so they're partially sticking out. And I mean, these kids are you're supposed to only take one, but these kids were just scooping them up so fast. Like, son of a god. And I saw one, and I was bending over to reach to get it, and some little fuckers, excuse me,
What?
some
What?
lovely child who was way
Lovely
smaller than
child.
me reached between my ankles
That was me.
and took it, and I ended up with nothing. I was so
Really?
yeah. I never went to another Easter egg hunt after that. I am to this day affected by that story. Actually, I just remembered that. I just remembered that. That just popped back to my head. I haven't thought about that in years. But yeah, that's a real story. That happened. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. You just
I
found
don't
out
know that
something
I ever.
happened
I
almost
think.
60 years ago.
Yeah, I think I went to them as a kid. I think our church had Easter egg hunts, if I remember right. But I don't know that I ever went to other than with the family, our cousins and stuff. And
They were just plastic eggs, I mean.
You guys had Easter egg hunts?
Some crappy little prize.
yeah, yeah.
You guys had Easter egg hunts before Jesus was born, Lloyd?
Well,
That's
back
kind of
then-
weird.
I don't
well,
think that
back
makes
then
sense.
we weren't celebrating Easter. We were celebrating the springtime goddess Esther
Oh, yeah, she was a
and the vitality of spring and the eggs that bring on new life. That's what it was all about.
Nothing brings to mind a hottie like the name Esther.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Lloyd went on Easter egg hunts with Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Brigitte, that
Brigitte, yeah. Now that's an Irish goddess, though.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That is an Irish goddess. That is
Now-
correct.
You didn't think I'd know that?
Yeah, no, they what the Catholic Church did was they sainted her. They never met her
Saint Bridget,
because
yeah.
she doesn't exist, but they canonized her so to help the people instead of fighting them. Oh no, we recognize your God.
Yeah.
It's a saint.
Yeah.
And that was a smart move. And that's
Bridget is the goddess
of the wells. They used to pray to her for
Oh,
water.
okay,
For wells.
okay.
Springs, not just that rain.
Yeah. Well, I was
Liquid.
thinking of
She was wet.
okay. Scotland has one named
She's wet.
pretty much the same. It's the Celtic gods of there's Bridget, and she has two
Was
faces.
she Celtic or was she influenced from Norway and the Vikings?
Well, it could have been, but I know that in Scotland that they there's this it's the goddess, and she's actually two gods in one. One is the winter face, one is the summer face. And I can't remember Bridget is that one, or if she's the god, or if Bridget's the goddess of fertility. I can't remember.
You know what?
now.
We could look it up, but Don's in the chat, so we're going to find out the answer probably. in the next-
Yeah, Don will.
Just
I
lay
don't
back
know.
and we will correct it.
Yeah.
Because we're all remembering something wrong,
Yeah, and that's usually the way it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while since I've read anything about that, so it's been a few years. So
It bothers me when I have a held opinion on something, and I've actually espoused it to people, and then found out that I was giving bad information.
right, yeah,
God, I hate that. God, lay on your face,
Yeah.
talking with authority.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate that. But I admit when I'm wrong.
Opposite of Cliff
I do.
Clavin. Yeah.
Sometimes I keep making the same mistake over and over. Hi, Artie.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Speaking of mistakes,
Oh, you guys are mean.
You got it. You got it. Keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
yep.
So how are you today, Artie? Let's
I'm
get to you.
doing pretty good. Work today.
Of course you did.
Yeah, came home and slept
Greedy
for
little
about-
toad.
Yeah.
Hey, is somebody else streaming, or does everybody just decide the show isn't worth it?
A lot of people just Easter weekend they're just sloughing off. You know,
that sounds good.
With that, just because Jesus Christ,
I don't know.
died for your sins. I stream for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man! Oh, I just talked about religion on my channel. Now,
There you go.
oh, that's not
Well, you were talking about Easter.
controversial subjects. You know, they ask you all that
Actually,
crap.
well, yeah, that will. Well, hell, we might as well talk about politics then too.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Get it
no,
all
I
over
think
with
it
at
happened
once.
I don't
anyway.
turn the monetization until after the stream, and then I mean, I think people still get ads anyway, but not nearly as much as they would probably like when they
Right.
watch Artie's show. But
Do they
you know, there's a long list of things that I just don't read. You know, and I say nope, none of
really?
those things. Yeah, but I've glanced at them on occasion, and controversial. Those controversial sub. Or, oh
Well,
no.
considering this is
No.
the Easter weekend, I don't think that they should,
What?
penalize you for that. I mean, that's detracting from your free speech rights.
Oh, so you think that they're only you think they're only anti-religious on non-holidays?
Well, no, I mean they should.
Hell, I think the radar would be up even more.
Well, yeah, they probably are watching more for it now because now if we were talking about Ramadan, it'd probably be a whole different story.
No, you can talk about that all day. That's okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't give a shit.
No,
Mm.
that's all right. All right.
So let's talk about Ramadan then.
No, some Muslims might get pissed at you.
Yeah, somebody
They
get
know
offended
they
that
know you're speaking ironically, and that would that'd be an
that'd
insult
be
to Allah, so we
offensive.
don't want to do that
Yeah.
either.
Hey, cool cat.
Assalamu alaikum.
Well, hey, we
my
covered
mother,
two of the
Muslim
three. We
brothers.
might as well get last weekend was Passover for the Jewish
Yeah.
folk, so we
Right.
covered them all.
Shalom
Yeah.
to our Jewish friends.
Yes. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum to our
Assalamu
Muslim
alaikum.
friends. To each their own.
Yeah. What about Buddhism?
Just don't try to
Buddhism's
kill
cool.
me. Buddhist, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How do you
Let's
what do
see,
you say, how do you
Buddhist.
say something in that?
Oh, well.
I don't know, but if
Shawarma.
Bob Dempsey was here, he would be our official
Yeah.
Buddhist
Hot
advocate.
shawarma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be Num.
I thought you were going to say Yom Kippur.
Yeah.
Yom Kippur is Yom Kippur.
May the blessings of Buddha be
No
upon you.
prayer,
Yeah.
like
Mita Buddha.
That's a day of atonement for the Jews.
Namyo
Namaste? Do they say
Renge-kyo.
namaste, or is that Japanese?
Namaste.
What is that?
No,
I mean, I know it's a
Namaste
nice
is
thing to say to
Hindu-
people.
is Hindu.
Namaste.
Namaste is Hindu.
Yeah.
Hindu. There you go. We got it.
Hey.
A lot of Buddhists there.
No, Mita Buddha.
Hindu is not even the same. I mean, they're the same thing, aren't they? Hindu.
No,
Buddhist?
no,
I
no,
know.
no, not even close.
All right.
Well,
one thing-
I understand. That was a joke.
Buddhists are Tibetan and
You got to explain jokes. man.
Hindus are Eastern Indian or Hindustan, which is the actual name of their country.
Buddha, the Buddha.
Mita Buddha.
And there's a bunch of different types of Buddha too. So
Mm.
'cause I
It's
read
like
here a while back.
interpretation.
I was thinking,
Yeah, but what's his religion?
Buddhism.
Buddhism.
Is that actually a religion?
yes, that is a
Or is it-
religion.
is
It's
it
all
a
Buddhism.
Only practiced by like a third of the world. Yes.
Yes.
No. I know it's
Yeah.
a whack job, but do they consider it a religion, or is it teachings and a way to
It's-
live your life to reach a higher plane? I mean, does it?
But it is.
Are they
There's
praying to a
shrines and
god?
everything.
Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Buddha.
Everything.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Praying to Buddha.
Offerings is the better word.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't
Offerings,
necessarily
not
pray,
necessarily
but
sacrifices.
they give offerings to.
See, it's a
Buddha.
non-theistic tradition. That's what I'm saying. Is it actually a religion? I mean, people
Non-theistic.
it a religion, but is it by our definition
Well,
a religion?
I think
Buddhism
it's
is a
classified.
non-theistic tradition founded by Siddhartha Gautama,
Su-
the
Su-
Buddha,
Sir Arthur.
That's his real name.
Yes, yeah.
Artist formerly known as Siddhartha Gautama. Is now Buddha. Over 2,500 years ago, focusing on achieving enlightenment, ending suffering, dukkha, and dukkhi. I sometimes I suffer when I dukkhi, and the breaking of the cycle of rebirth. So, I mean, is it a religion? We call it a religion, and I'm not downplaying it.
I
know
think
it's huge.
I think here in the United States, it's classified as a religion so that it can get the same breaks that other religious organizations
It's
get.
all about tax breaks.
I mean, right from the get, it says non-theistic. See, there's no God.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
There's
and
no
it's
God.
right. India
That means
has
it's not a religion.
I know.
India has several religions. They have Sikh. They have
Muslim.
Punjabi.
Yeah.
The Punjabs.
Yep.
Yeah. Not just a people. They're like the Jewish. They're not just a people. They're a religion as well.
I've seen cows getting roads. I lived in the country, brother. Sometimes there were sheep.
Yeah.
They look nervous. There were sometimes, there were geese even. No, I mean animals do that. Especially in the country, fences go down, horses in the way.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your eyes open. I would suck to hit a cow.
My buddy hit a cow on a motorcycle.
Oh,
We were hauling too, sport bike.
It's
Lucky
like
to be alive.
Yeah.
Black cow too. It got out of the pen or whatever. The guy didn't lock his pen.
It's like having a deer jump out. Yeah.
No, a cow's worse. I've hit 3 deer.
I've hit plenty of deer in Pennsylvania.
I've hit 3 deer on a motorcycle.
Well, it depends on what size of deer it is. Like the mule deers in Colorado, some of them suckers. Well, they're not as big. You're right. An elk. How about an elk? That's close to weight.
There's no elk in Pennsylvania, so I never hit any of those.
I
did hit deer.
Heavy.
It was like a video game. They would jump out and test your.
Yes. Yeah.
Test your.
Yeah, because they dress out usually. The best, one of the heaviest I've ever seen dressed out was like 250 pounds.
Yeah, well,
still,
I mean, how much is a fucking? Excuse me, how much is what you had a black cow?
Look up a cow. It was a black cow. It was like a whole
Hereford.
Yeah, or Hereford. It was a black cow. It doesn't matter. It was an Angus. It doesn't matter what.
Wait,
big ass cow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 25 between. All right, stop talking. Whatever you. Between 1,800 and 2,500 pounds.
Name me the deer that weighs.
So that's like if you hit 10 of those deer at one time.
That's what I'm saying.
And I
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have spoke because I have definitely fallen off of a couple of bovines in my life. So yeah,
dude, he's right. There are cars that weigh less than that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Destroyed this dude's motorcycle. I mean, just
all motorcycles weigh less.
Yeah.
Than that.
When I was young, I was a bull. I did bull riding. So yeah, they're big. I wasn't even thinking how that sounded when I said that. So you're right. I stand. Yeah. But an elk, on the other hand, now that's a different story. Those things weigh out over. They can weigh up to 1,800, 2,000 pounds. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. Wasn't aware that they were that.
They're like a moose.
Yeah.
About the size of a moose. Yeah.
Wait, let's see if Floyd's lying.
I think he's exaggerating slightly, but I'm not sure.
Okay. How much did you say?
1,800. They could be up to 1,800.
Nowhere near it.
Really? So 700 or 800 is what I was guessing.
700 to 1,100.
Okay.
1,100 is heavy enough.
1,100 is heavy enough. It'll hurt you.
Animal, no shit. But you said 1,800. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that.
Hell, it's been years since I've been around elk anyway. So my memory.
She lied to me.
Most of my memory is just bullshit.
He was on the ark.
Anyways, yeah.
What do you expect? He was on the ark. There's a lot of animals.
Yeah.
I get them all confused. Yeah.
He's on the ark.
From the backside, they all look alike.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Move for me, Bessie. Move.
Moose. Now a moose is getting close to a cow.
I think a moose might be a cow.
Yeah.
No, well, it says prime adult males average 1,000 to 1,600 pounds.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Average is 8 to 13. But up to 16. 16, and then the smaller cows are 18. So, like I said, getting close.
Getting close. Yeah.
Yeah. Cows range from 18 to 25, but still.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder what a bison weighs. Let's keep playing this game.
I was thinking bison or muskox, either one.
Yeah.
Now you go, muskox. Now you're talking. That's a cow, though, basically, right?
You're just
Bisons
gonna,
are basically just another variation of a cow, right?
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
bison is actually.
Yeah.
It weighs the same thing, 1,800 to 2,400 pounds. Actually,
Yeah.
slightly less than a steer
Just
because
another kind of
they go up
cow.
to 25. 1,800 to 2,400 pounds. Yeah, it's like okay. Now, would you say a muskox?
Yeah,
Well,
muskox.
because that's a common one that we have here. I
Yeah.
think there's one right up the street.
Yeah,
That's kind of
there's
a cow too,
all
though,
over
right?
the place.
They do have them in Canada. I was
Do
thinking
they?
of our Canadian friends.
How do
Yeah.
they taste?
Do they? I believe you.
I don't
Probably
remember. I was so
African
damn
thing.
little. I don't remember. I was like 6, 7 years old when I had
Oh,
it.
you keep hitting the lower end of the spectrum there, homie. There's dogs that could get almost this big. I'm like 400 to 900 pounds.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah,
I,
no
I didn't know
dogs
how
that
big
big.
they were.
And a dire wolf. It's a dire wolf.
Nothing beats it. Hardly. And there's a few things. Hippos. I mean, we wouldn't get really crazy, but for domestic animals in the United States, nothing
Bear.
beats a
Cows
cow.
are the biggest. Yeah.
Maybe a
yeah.
horse. A horse is probably get close, the right kind of horse, like a Clydesdale or something.
Right.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
Nothing beats a cow.
What amazes me is when you look at a horse's lower, their hoofs and their
Right.
ankle sections up there, and you look at the size of their body, you think, no wonder when they run and they break their legs, it's just got to be, it's got to be easy. I don't see how the hell they can pack what they do with them flimsy ankle of theirs.
Mm.
Just amazing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a cup of tea there, Dominic. Or a cuppa. Had a right fine cuppa. Oh, I did? With some honey and milk in it, I say.
You know who that reminds me of? Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. Yeah. The worst Cockney accent that was ever performed on screen was by Dick Van Dyke as the chimney sweep guy off of,
Mary
Poppins.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
disappointed,
America,
man.
yeah.
Grizzly bears, male grizzly bear, how much?
800 pounds, 900.
Wow, you're right. 858 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a male.
Disappointing.
That's a male. Yeah, I thought they'd be big. I mean, I was thinking, largest land mammal. But yeah, you're right. Fucking cows. What do they do? They stand
Cows,
there.
brother. And that's the
That's
domestic.
what they do all day long is they just chomp that shit
Yeah.
down, baby.
That's pretty damn big for vegetarians.
And they don't, vegetarians get the heaviest, period.
Oh,
The
yeah.
heaviest animal in the
Sedentary.
world's a vegetarian.
My phone is ringing.
know?
That is never good news. My phone rings this time of night.
No,
Cody,
I have
there's
not
some
heard
big
from her
responses.
recently,
She was
Brenda.
on last week, wasn't she? Or week before last?
2 weeks
Couple
ago.
weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I haven't
2
heard
weeks
anything.
ago? Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully she sold her plane. That if she
Yeah,
sold her plane, I think she'll be able to kind of take a break and relax finally.
Yeah. Chill out a little bit. What's up, Waypoint? Yeah, so I'm just saying, as far as anything you're going to hit on the road that's not made of metal and steel
Right.
or whatever,
Yeah.
fucking cow, dude. You can't hardly beat a cow. I'm just saying.
No.
Cows are. I mean, it stopped his bike dead. We're doing about $150 too on his back road
Oh yeah.
at night, and it stopped. It just. It was like
It would show up on the other.
there wasn't any of this glanced off.
Yeah, I didn't even
bullshit.
think. Yeah, because of course that was back when I was in my 20s. Yeah.
Whatever he was doing. In any case,
I know what a deer here in Oklahoma did to the front of my van.
And I closed that drawer.
Yeah.
I closed that drawer, but
Yeah, I hit a deer with my Cavalier.
showing up on number 2.
Oh.
Cavalier deer killer.
Yeah, deer kill.
Hit a deer with my Cavalier.
But the car was drivable, but the hood was bent up. I had to drive like this to see around it.
Yeah, I've hit 3 deer on motorcycle, and I only went down on the first time. The other 2 times I wised up. I didn't try to miss it. That's a mistake you make. You try to miss them, and
Right.
you end up glancing off, and it makes things worse. I
Right.
just hit it straight on. You know what I mean? I never hit the ground.
Well, I didn't even slow down. This thing came out of nowhere, and it was like right when it got dark. And all of a sudden, I'm just driving along this country road, and all of a sudden, I see this thing going over the the hood of my car and
Yeah, man.
crumpled up my hood. Yeah. But the car was drivable. I was able to get home and got it to the shop, and $800 later, looking good.
Did you get out and ring it and break its neck, long kiss goodnight style?
No, I it was dark out, and I'm on a country road. You think I'm going to? Nah.
Who was it? Who's the? Oh, what is her name? She was in Earth Girls Are Easy too, right? What's her
Gina
name?
Davis.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's a good movie, man. With Mr. Jackson and her, and it's just a good movie in general. I like it. It's one of those false flag movies, though, which kind of makes me kind of.
Oh, have you seen her lately? Oh boy,
I'm sure it's not good.
no.
Who's that?
Sandra Bullock too.
Nice.
I think Sandra Bullock was pretty warm. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's starting to show her age. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
showing surgeries. It's like, dude, stop with the surgeries.
Yeah.
Stop. Ugh. Age gracefully and forget about it. Yeesh.
Mm.
Yeah, Gina Davis gained a ton of weight.
Oh, really? She's like 60 now, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's
And then some, I think.
yeah, she might be in her mid to late 60s. Look, Gina Davis.
She's been around for a minute. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw some gal the other day that said she was showing off her body at age of 60, and like, damn, that's 60.
Damn,
It looks
woman.
more like a good 40.
Mm.
So I don't know who thinking, damn, I didn't look that good that well in shape when I was 60.
You didn't look that good when you were 20.
You're right. I probably did. Well, when I was 20, I was pretty skinny. I was about 129 pounds and
Gotcha.
and a 29-inch waist.
She is 70.
70. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Mark is now.
Hey,
we
Mark
get to
Ceiling.
see- Wow, he's got the ceiling fan going. That's nice. That's good.
We see his hand.
Yeah,
I
we
see a hand.
see.
He's a hand model.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? That's what's
He's
his
got
name.
on
That's
a
air
cardigan.
photography.
Yeah,
That's air photography. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. There's his hand.
there's his hand.
Need to trim his nails,
Oh,
Mark.
and he's got those recessed lights.
Good day,
Yeah.
folks. Good day, folks. Sean
Yeah.
from Air Photography.
Hey, guys, can I throw another animal into the mix from our conversation from before?
Yeah,
Sure.
I had opened this page up when the call from
Walrus?
freaking work. I can't escape, man. And it's always shit. It's always on the weekend, and it's a problem with them being able to ring up on their registers with this stupid Square system that they gave us. And it shouldn't even be a problem over there because Square is actually made for bars and restaurants. We have problems with it because they're making believe it works for bowling. Anyway, Kodiak bears, baby. Find a bigger mammal besides a cow or a bison. Kodiak, I forget they're quite a bit larger than grizzlies, actually.
Yeah. How about
polar bear? I was gonna say the golden bear. I said domestic animal.
Well, I was staying on the North American continent, but we can check that out. Kodiak,
Alaska.
okay.
Alaska's on the North American continent.
Yeah, and Canada too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you talking about, son?
Yeah.
The largest wild male they ever caught was
Wow.
1,656 pounds.
Yeah, cow still beats him.
Could you imagine
Yep, we're still on the
effing bear that is 1,656 pounds, and
Wow.
it was 9.8 feet inches.
Wow.
How about a walrus?
Yeah, I thought about a walrus too.
I am the walrus.
Find that on the road here in
How
Michigan.
about a walrus?
Cuckoo.
Speaking of walrus, how you doing there, Mark? Good to see you.
Thank you.
Throw him in front of the
You're giving us like a walrusy looking angle there. I like
Yeah,
that.
we get to see the nose.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
some
Get yourself some fangs, you'll be good.
What, Mark?
my tripod and I can't find it. So the phone is going to have to say sat
You
on
can't
the arm.
find your tripod. Are you sitting comfortably?
He said
Yes.
someone nicked his tripod. Like who?
You won't be able to.
Want to check your seat? Maybe. Are you feeling comfortable where you're sitting, or is
Yes,
something poking you?
It's not
Like
on
a conga line through his house.
Yeah.
Limit how many people you let in your house, buddy.
You are.
Yeah, people just stealing
Yeah, just
stuff.
random people.
Yeah.
All these stray
Random
girls
people.
staying with
And,
them all
they
the
leave
time.
they leave the cameras and all the expensive stuff, but they took that tripod.
Tripod.
Yeah.
That's all these
Yeah.
stray girls staying with him all the time. He picks up in Piccadilly, you know, and then he just lets
Well,
him come back to his house.
It's a
It's
circus.
either fallen down the side of the table or
It's a circus, man. Piccadilly.
Yeah,
It's a nice shot you left us with.
he's quite the little ladies' man, that Mark. There's always the quiet ones. Oh,
Without a tripod to point it at me, it's pointing at the ceiling.
What's that hanging from the ceiling there?
balls.
Well,
Light sockets.
Lights off.
That's a light socket?
There's like
Yeah,
double
well,
lights.
they're,
They're a bit strange.
No, it's not. Hold on a minute.
they're
Yeah,
lights
the lights.
you can
The
turn.
old English lights.
Spotlights up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Spotlights.
Okay.
Oh, they're tiny. Or unless they're really, really far away. How high is your
Spotlights.
ceiling?
Ceiling.
Those are the size of spotlights.
It's about
Spotlights.
Here in England, our ceilings are
it's about
73 feet.
it's about 7 feet
And
up.
it's British feet, not American feet.
He says 7 feet. He says about 7 feet up.
It's the halogen light spotlights.
Well, that's neat. You're,
Oh,
you're,
halogen
you're,
lights,
you're a
yeah.
kinky little bugger, aren't you? You got some disco stuff in there too.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, he's got a stripper pole on the other side. You just can't see it.
Let's see the strip.
He got a stripper pole. I'm telling you, Mark be getting it going, man.
Let's see the light system. I want to see what you got. Hey, I mean, you can actually get
Like,
some. Pretty, there's his light system right there.
yeah, man. I'm telling you.
You got the panorama going on there.
Hey, don't let him see the swing, Mark. He's
There's the dance floor over there. I mean, look at this. It's perfect.
got a swing. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a dance floor. That's the background of my stupid background. I'm looking at that like
I know. You look. I thought that's what you were doing. I'm like,
That's
is he
exactly
describing his
what
own
he did.
background?
like the hangar that this is part of his apartment.
No, it was pointing at my P1S.
That'd be nice though. Look at the floor. It's clean, shiny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lot
I
of
tell
space.
you what, these airports, when I go into these places and where they keep their private planes,
Yeah.
you could lick the floor. It's insane
Yeah.
how clean they keep them in these places. And I mean, when you got a multi-million-dollar plane in there, I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense. But they
Well,
got
here's the thing: if you can afford that kind of plane and the maintenance on that kind of plane, then you can afford the
Cleaner.
conditions to be perfect.
Yeah.
Immaculate.
oh yeah,
And because that's such a pittance, get taken care of that compared to the expense of owning that, that money sucking ogre, that you fly.
Yeah.
with,
I mean,
once
their
in a while.
hangars are immaculate. It's insane when you walk in there. You want to take your shoes off. Let's put it like that. You like walk in there, you want to take your shoes off when you walk into some of these hangars. Like Bissell's hangar is always immaculate. You want to just take it. You almost want to take your shoes off. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You're like, holy crap! It's okay if I walk in here. Are you sure?
Well, I mean, that tells you the gates aren't open very often. I mean, if they'd be flying the planes, it'd be a little tougher to keep it clean. You'd be opening the hangar doors.
I guess they are on it, man.
Yeah, well, that's what they get.
Yeah,
paid.
well, some of the hangars when I was in the airports, a few of the, depending on which base it was, and what aircraft they had there. I guarantee you, one I saw the most immaculate is where the Thunderbirds were at. Now those, then again, they're the Thunderbirds, so.
Yeah, but, they got there's the hookers and like that helping keeping the place clean. I mean, it's
That's true. Yeah, because they're stationed out in Las Vegas, so they've got hookers out there all over the place. Yeah. But they hire to come in and clean those.
I thought they were at Tracy Island.
John?
Huh?
I thought they were at Tracy Island.
The Thunderbirds?
Yeah.
I think we'll go.
Oh, not the ones on not the marionette Thunderbirds. Jesus.
Thunderbirds are go.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds are go. Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong Thunderbirds.
Yeah, wrong Thunderbirds, mother scratcher.
God, I barely remember that show.
Oh, it used to be so
I
creepy.
love
What was the show where they had the cartoons, but then they interposed actual people's mouths?
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, that show was so damn creepy.
Creepy. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so creepy.
No.
Clutch
Was it
Cargo. Clutch
Yeah.
Cargo
Yeah,
was
Clutch
one.
Cargo.
Yeah,
Clutch
Clutch Cargo.
was
Yeah.
one. It's like, what a Billy? You know, and it's like, oh God, that was
And it
creepy.
makes you wonder what kind of person actually does it, what kind of actor actually does it. That's my mouth. I mean, you know,
gotta
it's
give it
it's weird.
I guess.
That's what
Yeah.
she said.
No, I never
But
liked
not
watching
you.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Hey,
Brian
Brad.
Brad.
and
Then
John.
there was,
Oh, John. Hello,
the
John.
Thunderbirds are pretty
Yeah, we
creepy
got
too,
the
actually.
Flying Flynn boys.
And not particularly, entertaining. I mean, that's why I barely remember it, because I think I just tuned. I don't think I watched them. You know what I mean? Like, I tried them and they're like, this is stupid. You know, it all depends how old we are at the time too. Don't
Yeah.
forget,
Yeah.
You know?
I used to watch them as a kid.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
Yeah. How many beers?
And you only got the pony size when you were a kid.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
when I was a kid. I watched them before they were reruns, let's put it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
The kid and you watched it for Lady Penelope.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
forget
That's
the
right.
selection wasn't like it is now. You know what I'm saying? It was a little slimmer pickings back in the day. You know,
Yeah, there were. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 channels.
you didn't have hundreds or literally thousands of choices.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
have a channel
that-
totally dedicated to cartoons like we do now.
A channel.
Oh no, Sunday
There's like 20
Saturday
channels.
morning cartoons on WPIX New York, baby. All day cartoons. I got to see all my Bugs Bunny and Popeyes and all that shit.
Yeah, they started about 6 in the morning, and the cartoon parts ended about noon. That was in Denver.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
they had like Sky King and My Friend Flicka and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right, because you know what, sporting events start after that, and
Yeah.
take over. And in the morning, though, people are fucking sleeping in because it's Saturday
Yes.
morning. You know?
Yeah. Kids
So
can get
then
up and watch cartoons and leave them the
Yeah,
hell alone. Yeah.
Eat your cereal, watch some, watch some tunes.
Don't forget Stingray and Joe 90, Captain
Yep.
Sky.
That's also the day that we used to watch Abbott and Costello movies.
Yes.
Abbott and
Yep.
on Channel 11.
Oh,
Channel
back
9
in
had some good
just a
stuff on
minute,
it. too.
guys.
Channel 9 these were local stations. WOR Channel 9 was the Mets channel. Mets,
Yeah.
Jets, Giants, Yankees on 11, WPIX, when I was a kid. And but we had, it was a big area. So it doesn't sound like much, but what did we have? 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. So we had 7.
Wow, way more than us. We had like 3 and then sometimes 4.
13 was
Sometimes
PBS.
4.
13 was PBS, and then there were VHF channels that you could. I mean, 20 something was a Spanish channel, but they had Lucha Libre on it, so I used to tune into that.
Yeah, there
Watch
you
the
go.
wrestling in Spanish. Yeah, Mil Máscaras. Mil Máscaras was amazing, actually, even for any time. He was basically an acrobat. I mean, he did the flying scissors that he did and all these flying moves, and he did it for like 25 30 years. He couldn't have been young towards the end. I think he started breaking bones, and he had to give it up. Mil Máscara. That was the Mexican Bruno Sammartino, except he was a flying Walenda. He was fun to watch. And there was another one. It was less popular wrestling on it. I forget. The reason I knew about that is my grandfather, my dad's father is Sardinian, and their language is not all Spanish, but it's mixed quite a bit. Even though they're Italian, there's reasons for that. Invasions, other shit, So he understood Spanish just fine. So he would watch the wrestling. My grandfather you couldn't even bother him. He'd just sit there staring at this little TV in the kitchen and wouldn't move. It's funny. How stereotypical. Yeah. But anyway, that's what we had. And it was okay. And yeah, we actually Saturday morning and Sunday morning, we had two channels competing for your attention, local ones, with cartoons. So I got to see Tennessee Tuxedo and Chumley and Mr. Whoopi with his 3D BB.
Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Yeah, Don Adams, man. And Chumley was funny. Yeah.
Hey, Tennessee, what are we going to do today? Hey, Tennessee.
Chumley, we're going to go to the moon.
Again?
And they actually built a trash can rocket. Didn't work very well, but
pretty good for a penguin.
Yeah,
not as good as the new penguins. Those guys can build
dapper penguin. I mean, he rocked that fedora and the tie. He was always looking sharp.
Yeah,
Chili Willy was the shit, though. We're gonna go with penguins. Chili Willy was the shit. That shit was hilarious.
I don't remember.
Never said anything, and that shit was hilarious.
Penguins are funny.
What about the Pink Panther cartoon?
Never a big fan of the movies or the cartoons.
Yeah, the Ant Art. Yeah, that was cool.
That slapstick comedy that they do all through the movie wears thin after a while on me.
Yeah,
I know it's considered genius work, genius comedic work, and one of the greatest comedic things, whatever. I never liked the Pink Panther movies.
Yeah.
Brother Bob.
No matter who did them.
We got Brother Bob.
No matter who did them. I thought they were just dumb.
Yeah.
And all slapstick and pratfalls. And it just, like I said, it wears thin, And then to make multiple movies and it's exactly the same thing. It just anyway. Would you say Bob's here? Hi, Bob.
Yeah. Yep. What about Woody Allen movies?
They're funny. He's a freak, but they're funny.
Few I liked, like Sleeper, which was filmed in Colorado.
Sleeper is the one I was thinking of. That's very funny.
Yeah.
The Volkswagen just starts right up. Boy, they really built these. Remember, they find the Volkswagen in a cave. It's like 300 years in the future. They gets it, turns the gate, starts right up. Volkswagen Bug.
Tracks. You know what? No water cool to go bad. No, you know what I mean?
Well, it does have a battery. I mean, there is that. This is like hundreds of years in the future.
You just turn the key and it started
right up, and the fuel is still there.
Yeah, it didn't turn into
not turn into water. But I'm just saying, it's just a funny little scene. And it's a little ironic that they picked a Nazi mobile, for that.
Yeah, the little Jewish guy in charge of the movie picked the Nazi mobile.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny that the symbol, the automotive symbol of the hippies and the leftists during that period was a love bug. It was a Volkswagen van or the bus or the car covered with giant psychedelic flowers and peace, love, and it's like that's the car that was developed by Volkswagen. By the way, Ferdinand von Volkswagen, I think his name was, I believe, I don't know, Volkswagen designed it for Hitler. Hitler for the Nazi Party. Yeah.
Actually, Porsche.
Porsche, thank you. I was going to say Porsche.
Ferdinand von Porsche.
Yeah.
I knew it was somebody up there,
It was Porsche.
Anyway, Porsche. It was Porsche. You're right.
Car of the people.
Yep.
The people's car, yeah. And it was a big ripoff, by the way.
Volkswagen.
Very few, if any, got their cars. I mean, what they did, people that might have had money right up front might have gotten a couple, but they weren't ready, first of all. And what they did was they set up an account for the people where it automatically came out of their checks to pay for the car. And when they built up to a certain amount, they got their car. And by the time the war ended, they hadn't distributed any cars yet. Yeah, it was popular after the war, though. It was cheap, and it ran. I had one. It was, I tell you, it was an experience. It was neat. The simplicity, and it all works. you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm an old hippie. You know, once upon a time,
Mm.
but I did. I like that little bug. Crack the block.
Yeah.
Typical air cooled motor.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
How about that Carmen Gia?
Yeah.
buddy mine had one.
Yeah, my sister had one.
Yeah.
So I went the other direction. I had like 3 opals in a row.
Oh,
Yeah, I was all about the opals. Went for a
I had a
minute.
70 Opel GT.
Yep, I had an Opal GT and I had 2 Mantas.
Yeah.
Opal Manta.
You know,
Yeah.
that GT by Lon, there was like nothing to the front of that car. It was sheet metal. It was a sheet
Yep.
metal floor with sheet metal body parts on it. There was no frame. There
So it was
was
unibody.
nothing.
Unibody.
Yeah. And your leg, that's where your legs were.
Mhm.
yeah.
It was light. You could pick up the front end. You and another guy could move the car.
But I'll be damned. That
You
was a
know,
cool looking car.
I liked it.
No,
But
it
it
Yeah.
was a
was
cool
thick.
look.
It was
It was a
nothing to it.
great
4 on
looking.
the floor. Yeah.
I picked that car from my ex-wife over. We were looking at another one. It was a 280 or 280Z.
Pick the car over your ex-wife.
280Z. But the 280Z they were doing. Huh? Well,
Yeah.
anyway. And the Opel was in great shape. The 280Z just needed paint. They did a little body work on the just the eye, right? You
Yeah.
know, the one corner, you know.
Mhm.
But I didn't want to get into that. Plus, it was like $1,000 more,
Mhm.
and I probably should have got that car because the Opel GT. It was fun and all that, but yeah, God, they rot in Pennsylvania. I'll tell you that. Probably do in Michigan too, I'd imagine.
Yeah. That's how I got it so damn cheap. You know, at that time they were giving them away. Them Pintos, you name it. The
Yeah.
cars like that. What was that other car? No, not the Cavalier, but
I paid $900
pre-Cavalier.
for it. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
paid like a
Oh,
couple
you mean
$100.
the Ferrari?
Oh, the Corvair.
Yeah,
Corvette?
maybe the Core. No, not quite that old, but
Oh, the Vega.
yeah, the Vega. They
Vega,
were giving
yeah.
those
I had
away.
one of them.
Vegas.
Yep.
Oh,
You
you know,
know.
and there was a large gang of people that loved those cars, loved wrenching
Oh,
on them. They were just
yep.
Vega heads, you know, and
I had a
Yeah.
buddy with one. He
they,
had 6
yeah,
or
they
7
would
of them.
swap the motors out of them
The
and
V8s in them.
race them
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
So God bless them, you know. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a ridiculous.
I had a 72 Vega, but I had the original 4-cylinder before they put the steel sleeve in them.
Mhm.
I was out in the middle of the New Mexico desert when I threw a rod through the side of the block.
Well, you were part of an experiment that Chevy decided to, to do
Yeah,
with its
it's
customers.
all aluminum. Yeah,
They
Yeah.
do that a lot,
what
man.
a piece of shit. Yeah.
Experimenting with aluminum blocks. And
On
fingers
average, they were
crossed,
getting about
guys.
they were getting about 50,000 miles, and I think I got 55,000 out of it before I threw a rod through.
You know what though? In their defense, that was a effing cheap car.
It was, yeah.
A brand new was
Car that
like
only lasts 50,000
$2,000
miles
or
should
something
be
like
effing
that.
cheap, though. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just
Yeah,
saying, though.
yeah.
It was like a $2,000 car, brand spanking new.
Yeah.
Yeah, it burned
yeah,
more
right.
oil than gas. You're right.
Everything was like
Yeah.
that back then. Come on, my dad bought a brand new '73 Gran Torino, which is a fairly nice car. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
a Gran
yeah.
Torino level. You know what I mean? It was comfortable as all shit. But that was 30. That was over three. That was 3,000 something. That's all brand new. I mean, it was a different time back then. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sold that out from under me when I was going to college. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't my car. I mean, I drove it when I lived in the house, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But my mom had damage to one side. He replaced it with a different door.
Mhm.
All right, the door was brown. The car was white with a brown roof. It matched the roof. You know, had a vinyl roof, you know. But it was a 73. This was 1979. So it wasn't even that old, right? Sold it. I sold it to some Puerto Rican guy in Jersey City for $35.
Wow.
But dude, he had his son in college with no car. $35. God, I never got it.
35.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
302, and I think it wasn't fast, but it was fast enough.
I had a 302
It was
Granada. I had a Granada with a 302.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good motor. It was
Yeah, that's
spiffy.
all right. Yeah.
You know, the 289 had a shorter stroke, so you had better acceleration out of that. But it would top out
Mhm.
long before a 302 would. You know, 302. Like I had a 289 and it peaked at 100 miles an hour. It was very
Yeah.
disappointing. But you got there so damn fast, though. I mean, if you stepped on it at 75, it still pushed you back in your seat, but then that was it. And part of that too is the fact that it was a 3-speed automatic. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little back when everybody read the newspaper. There was a little corner of the paper called the bargain corner,
Yep.
and it'd have cars for like $100. And every winter, I was in there because I was a motorcycle guy. I've had my motorcycle license as long as I've had a driver's license, so I'd always have a decent motorcycle, and then I just drove whatever the fuck in the winter. In fact, half the time the plates weren't even legal. I would just transfer the plate from one car to the next, and if it broke down, oh well, I snatch my plate and anything in the car and walk away.
No, it's a smart idea.
You know what I mean?
Seriously, economically, it's smart. It's cheaper than renting a car every week, And
Yeah.
if you get lucky, you get one that lasts you the whole winter all by itself.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah,
even
it's
another
$100.
maybe even
Oh.
another winter. Maybe it was something
Yeah.
minor. You never know. That's not that big a lottery. People don't know how to fix things anymore.
Right. I had many of them. I bet Skylarks. Remember that Buick Skylark? I
Yeah,
had.
I remember the Skylark.
Yeah. It was actually it was a B6 with a stick. That
Yeah.
was a little car. Pretty sporty. Nothing, to write
Oh,
home.
I was thinking, what year was that? I was thinking like a big Skylark, like the old ones.
No. It was no. Was it the Skylark? It's almost a 2-seater. It had the back seat was an afterthought. What the hell is it? It looked like kind of like a Cavalier. What was that? Starfire, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Starfire, yeah.
Starfire. But they had a little Skylark too, I thought too. That's when GM was doing. They had the Cavalier, the Sky. The Mini. They had like 4 of the same guy car. Maybe the Sunfire. That was the Pontiac version.
Pontiac Sunfire.
The Pontiac, the Cavalier, Starfire was a Buick, I think, and it was an Oldsmobile version too. There was like 4 cars that were basically the same damn car.
Yeah,
they were just badged differently.
That Pontiac, we owned a new one. I bought that for her, and piece of shit.
Yeah. They were all pieces of shit.
But at least stuff was nice enough to break before the warranty was up. Like the coil packs went bad. Coil packs, brand new car, coil packs. Anyway, she liked it. She had it when we split up, right? So I went to pick up Billy, and she went to get out of the car, and the molding from around the door is falling down. I felt good about that for some reason. Imagine that.
Oh, American cars were garbage there for a minute anyway. I remember my buddy. I came home on leave like in '85. One of my buddies had just bought a Dodge or a Chrysler K car. And he comes over. I mean, the dealership was like 3, 4, 5 miles away. And so he straight from the dealership came over. Hey, check out my new car. Let's go for a ride. I go, okay. I go to open the passenger door, and I shit you not, the handle came off of my hand. Straight from the dealership.
Oh boy.
Brand new?
Straight from the dealer. Brand new. Brand spanking new. The handle came off of my hand.
K cars, even though I don't like Chrysler, they had a pretty decent
they were cheap.
reputation. Yeah, sure they were. They were the everyman's car. I mean, they used that K car platform under a lot of vehicles. They even had a Chrysler New Yorker on a K on that.
Yeah,
I had it.
Yeah, I believe you.
New Yorker was a 4-cylinder K car, Chrysler New Yorker. Yeah, it's a very nice car to sit in. Crushed velvet seats and all. I mean, that's what they do. Oh, it's a New Yorker, and it was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, and I made the mistake of buying a Laser XT. The basically the Mitsubishi, what was it, Eclipse or whatever?
Yeah.
But the Dodge version, or the Chrysler version, and that thing was a piece of shit. It was in the shop more than I drove it. I drove a Horizon more than I drove my stupid Laser because they give you a loaner. You know what I mean? I drove a damn Laser Horizon. What was it, a GT or GLH? The stupid Horizon.
GeoLink, yeah.
You know what? That was a decent little car.
Yeah.
That thing scooted along real nice. 2.2 turbo in that little car. That thing skated along pretty good.
You know what? My bad memory, my old age. I just besmirched my K car Chrysler New Yorker because it was a fine car. Actually, when I got it, it wasn't running right, but it had low miles on it. The guy it had like 40,000 miles on it. He didn't even know it was like a 10, 12-year-old car. It belonged to my brother-in-law's uncle. Anyway, it was just an EGR thing. You know what I mean? So it was no big deal. I fixed that. But I drove that for a little bit. It was okay. Gas mileage was good. That car, it wasn't its fault. It got hit. I was at was I at a light or at a turn? Anyway, I was stopped. My blinker on, and somebody wasn't paying attention. Just rear-ended the shit out of me, and the car was probably 6, 7, 8 inches taller after they hit me than when I got in it. It actually went like this. Yeah, it sucked. That was too bad. That was pretty cool cars, considering having it stretched and fixed. But that'd be crazy. Yeah, I got it for next to nothing. I got it from my uncle's. Guy didn't care. I gave him money because they're like, yeah, you can have it. I gave like $400.
Yeah.
And the car was
that was those days where you could argue about it and wave your American flag and be all, rah rah bish boom bah. But I hate to say it, the Japanese are kicking our ass.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah.
The Subarus and Toyotas and Hondas out there, kicking our ass. There were so much better cars. It wasn't even funny how much.
Well,
back then it was.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, now there's some models of American cars that compete well against Japan. In fact, Honda's dropped quite a bit, in the list.
Yeah,
reliability.
Yeah.
They were.
I mean, it's still considered a very reliable car. Don't get me wrong.
Back in the 60s,
it's not Toyota Honda locked anymore. It depends
I
on the
think
model and whatever else.
Yeah, I think in the 60s, 50s and 60s, America-made cars were, but they were all land yachts too, and that was before the gas. But they were tough-built cars.
Yeah, they were good cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
and then
we owned the market back then.
We owned the market. Yeah, and then
American industry. The reason we overwhelmed the rest of the world in World War II was because of the quality of our output.
Right.
Yeah.
It was still going on by then. You know what I mean? And but here's the thing, though. You got to change. You got to go with the times.
Yeah, exactly.
And they be able to adjust and produce for less money without hurting quality or whatever.
Yeah. And the gas shortage.
Was another thing. And the gas shortage.
Gas shortage hurt American industry a lot because they weren't prepared for making the small cars. They were still building the muscle cars and the land yachts. But
they were but like Alon said, they were building shit for a while.
They were shit. You can make all the excuses you want. They're fucking garbage cars, man.
73 was not a good year for cars, but I like that 73 Grand Prix we had. But the thing is, the things that put them on that list are sometimes not that hard to fix. Like that 302, that version of 302, and in that platform, we're going through water pumps. But not every 15,000 miles or something like that. But,
right?
My dad went through a couple, and it turned out it was his fault because he was using a crowbar to torque the belt.
Right.
Yeah, and he was just destroying the bearings in the pump.
Yeah. I could see that happening.
Yeah, he figured it out. He was that fucking car. I said that can't be. They make millions of these 302s. Why are we pissing water every 20,000 miles? And he finally figured it out.
Yeah,
and then sold the car for $35. But anyway,
no, it's just that I had an RX-7, and that damn car had like 300,000 miles on it. I mean, with no work done on it at all. I mean, you were going to get that.
I had a Honda Civic with 285,000.
Yeah, man.
Ran
back then. Nowadays, nowadays, sure, but not back then, man. No way. The 70s and 80s were just bad years for American cars. Period. In my opinion,
it was what is it?
Yeah, especially in the
78, 80 Civic. Anyway, 90 Civic, 89. Finally, there it is, 89 Civic. And when I traded it in with 285,000 miles on it, and all four fenders were rotted because this is Pennsylvania, of course, around the wheel wells, and I still got $500 for it towards my car.
Well, they pulled the motor out probably, and
I don't know that many miles on it. I think it became somebody's beater for $1,000, $1,200, or something.
Probably went to car auction.
Yeah, or who knows?
They might have put it on their
had somebody in mind when they did it. People ask around in that business. You know what I mean? So I know somebody could use this. Boom.
Yeah.
Well, they give you 500 in trade, which means they gave you nothing.
And they make another $700 or $1,000.
Yeah,
in another direction.
They could have thrown it away. They
We
gave
had
you
a
500 in trade, but the truth was they didn't give you anything.
$500 was a lot more money then than it is now. Lon.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
give you anything because I used to sell cars, man. they
So
just
did I.
told you they gave you 500, but the reality was
I-
they could have cut 500 off the car. They sold you.
I understand how that works.
Yeah.
I did that. I didn't come in there with a trade. I came in there for a cash price.
Hmm.
Okay, and
Oh.
got my best price and said I want to trade because I sold cars. I know how that works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know what? I got the price I wanted anyway on the vehicle.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I understand dude. I sold cars. I sold cars for more than one dealership.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a fucked up industry.
We had a a 98
Hated it.
Ford Probe. Now that was a
There's another car.
yeah. But the one we got was a good one.
Probe.
You know,
Oh,
it did.
sure it was.
It didn't have the turbo. We didn't got the one without
You're
the
the
turbo.
one.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
V6. You got the V6 non-turbo.
Yeah.
That Ford Probe was the worst car that Ford ever tried to replace.
Says the ceiling of somebody's apartment.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
got it. You just triggered
Yeah.
Mark. Baby.
Yeah, I did. Right. Yeah.
Baby.
But you know, we had good luck out of it.
Not.
Because it had the pop-up headlight. It was sporty. It had all the sports package in it.
No, I know, but the body hardware loosened up. It was sloppy and dry, steering. But I wanted one too because I thought they were cool looking, and for the time, they were.
Yeah, they were.
But
yeah,
the probe that sucked, I believe, was it the 6 or was it the 4? One of them was blowing head.
Well, the 4 was turbo and the 6 was non-turbo. If I'm not
6
mistaken.
was not. Yeah.
What was it, Mark?
It was to replace the Capri.
I don't remember a turbo.
Yeah, but
turbo.
the Capri wasn't. The Capri was a Mercury.
Capri's a Mercury.
It was a
The
2.
Capri, and we had always thought went up against the Mustang. You know,
Yeah, because I had a buddy with a
same
Capri.
Yeah, the Capri and the Mustang too was the.
No, it was Capri and any of the Mustang. They had the same frame, same
Yeah, the
drive.
Yeah, they
Mustang
were
was
the
you
same
and the
thing,
Capri was
yeah.
the same car.
Yeah, because my son had a Capri,
Ben-
which
for a number of years, but things change. You know.
yeah,
They didn't look anywhere near the same.
Yeah.
yeah, they
The
are.
body was
Yeah,
slightly different, but it was the same car. My buddy had
some
a-
of the
Not over here.
Yeah.
yeah.
The Capri they sold over here, over in America, had a different name.
It was the Mustang too over here, I bet.
No,
Well, we had the
we had a
Mercury
Capri over here.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
saying it's
Mercury.
not the same Capri.
Yeah, 'cause when I was in
Yeah.
Germany, my buddy had a Capri.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it wasn't
they
the
have
same
them here too. Mercury Capri was a car here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mercury.
Patrick had one. That was one of the cars that he had of the Mini that he went through when he started.
But he says
Yeah.
it's not the same vehicle. That's what he's saying.
In 77,
Got it.
77, 78.
Something like that. Yeah.
Because the Capri looked just like a Mustang even later. Because like
Well,
the
yeah, he had
540
one that he had one of the later
Yeah.
one that. It was probably
Capri
one of the
and
late 80
Mustang
models.
matched
Yeah.
each other for a while.
Yeah, they did because you could interchange some of the parts, because
Yeah.
when he needed work done on it,
Yeah, I didn't think there was a turbo. There's no turbocharged probe.
Just
No?
a 2.
It's just a
there's
2.
not.
No,
The-
looking
He
right
had
at
the
it.
Probe and the Probe GT, and they had the same motor.
The Probe GT was the 6-cylinder. The regular
Oh.
Probe
Okay.
was the regular Probe was the 4-cylinder. Regular
Oh,
Probe
Yeah,
low
I had the
turbo,
GT.
huh?
I had the Probe
was a
GT.
2.2.
Right.
And then they put the Vulcan 3.0 in the GT.
Yeah, we had the Probe GT. 'Cause
Gotcha.
it had-
It's actually a Mazda drivetrain. So I mean they ran. I don't remember them not running. I just remember being kind of junk. You know?
I remember my buddy bought one and the paint fell off of it.
Ford have brought out a new Capri over in the UK now, but it's an SUV.
Mm.
It's still a good looking car. I'm looking at pictures of the damn thing.
With the Probe?
Yeah.
You know the weirdest car I've ever seen a Ford made, and I can't remember if it was a Mercury or Ford, but the XR4 Ti, where the shit that car was.
The XR4, that was a Sierra.
Yeah, everybody called it X-Roddy. We always called it X-Roddy or something, X-Roddy.
Yeah.
X-Roddy or something like that.
I'm
'cause it was
familiar with that. What,
XR4
that's a Ford?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
XR4 Ti or XR. What the hell was it, Mark?
It was an XR.
Huh?
XR4.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was like
XR4
I.
Sierra.
A 3i Escort. The XR4i was a Sierra.
It looked like an Escort. You're right. Yeah, kind of.
XR4 Ti, and it's also called a Mercor.
Mercor. Okay. XR4 Ti. Yeah.
And they did the Cosworth version of it as
That's
well.
turbocharged.
Yeah,
And
the
that,
Cosworth
German
went really
German
hard.
built 3-door hatchback sold by Ford in the U.S. through Lincoln Mercury dealers, based on the European Ford Sierra XR4i.
Okay, there you
Based
go.
on that, the turbocharged 2.3 liter,
That
two
looks moving around pretty good.
175 horses, and iconic dual plane spoiler, known for good performance but low commercial success.
Yeah.
Maybe that was. I went with a buddy of mine where he was getting his car service over at Ford, and they had. I thought it was the Pro, but it must not have been. If they did, it had a turbo in it. I didn't know it. And we went to take off out of the parking lot, and I kind of stomped on it to jump out in traffic, and that thing just screamed out of there. It's like,
it might have been the 6. The 6 in that car was actually for the time, was actually a pretty fast car.
Okay.
It was
That
a
might have
huge. Because I was researching the shit out of it. I thought they were cool as hell when they came out, and I do remember them saying that don't buy the 4 because the 6 is more than satisfying. Blah blah blah. It's quicker.
been, right. Yeah, and that's the one. That's the one we got because we got the Probe GT because Judy liked it. Well, it was red. It had all of the.
It's not fast by today's standards, but you know what? It's not hesitating to take off like your Buick was.
Right. Yeah. You know? No, it was quick. We used to go. She ran her ceramic shop. We used to go to some of the ceramic wholesalers, or we'd go buy it, and we'd load that damn thing down with ceramic molds, and because it had the pull down back seat.
It was a hatchback. Yeah, it was a hatchback.
Hatchback. And I'm telling you, that thing could haul a hell of a lot. So, like I said, we were lucky with it. You know,
they're both.
And
that Galaxy my dad has, I mean, it looks nice to me. I mean, I know Lon doesn't like convertibles, but that white rag top.
Oh, y'all like rag tops? Yeah, I don't like. I like convertibles. I don't like rag tops.
Well, you know, that square with all that chrome. It's a good looking car, and I like that. You know, it's mine basically, but I don't like driving it, man. I just don't, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's been gone over so many. My dad's ridiculous. But you know, it's just, you know, the steering from those days is so much sloppier. The braking, you got to plan ahead a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just the steering. I'm sure if I drove it a couple of weeks, that would mostly go away. But it was just a reminder of how easy it is to drive modern vehicles.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's practically a video game. You know what I mean. I mean, even the non-high performing ones are way more performing than regular cars 20 years ago, or at least equal to, you know, and with just so much more to it and so much more comfortable. You know?
Guy learned to drive in his 1964 Olds 88.
Olds 88.
Delta 88 or Delta 88?
98. I can't remember it. I know it had all the electric windows and everything, and it was a 64.
Big effing car, man.
That's a big ass car. Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of my winter beaters. I had like a Delta 88.
Yeah.
You name it. Every winter, I could probably.
I think we had
20 cars I've had because I bought a new one every winter.
Super 98 or Super 88. I can't remember which one it was.
So my buddy, my best friend, senior year, had a like a 70 Chrysler Newport. About a giant car. Like 5 people could sit across in the. Well, we were smaller back then, but you could sit in the front bench.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it would just ridiculous. But that causes problems though.
Yeah, we'd load up in that.
Accidents are a little more tragic in those things.
Yeah, when we'd go out running around, we'd all of us load up, guys and all their girlfriends, and that's when the one winter all my buddies took their girlfriends out to my car, and they fogged up the windows to say the least, and then I had to move it, and they were electric windows, so I had to roll the windows down to look out.
Wait. Where were you?
I was inside. I was inside drinking and chasing. I was inside trying to get a date. You know, we were to.
So they kicked you out of your car. You
No,
stood
I had no
stood
use for it at
outside
the moment.
watching the
Yeah,
windows fogging up.
yeah.
Oh, the wingman.
That is the
I'll tell you what.
saddest story I
That's
have ever
Lord.
heard.
Well,
That's a good
I was.
wingman, buddy.
Yeah, I was the designated driver, although I was the one doing the drinking. But that's beside the point.
Whose car was it?
His.
It was
That's why
my
he was the
mom and
designated driver.
dad's.
He was the only one that had a
Yours.
car.
So
Yeah, it was
He was
mine.
the
Yeah,
only one that had a
yeah.
car.
So number one,
Yeah.
dude, sucker.
Dude,
I
I went
know,
down
that's
the Fiero path for a while. I bought 3 Fieros in a row. I had two 4-bangers and one of the V6s, the GT.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was
there
a
you
fun
go.
car. It was okay. It wasn't nothing to write home about, but it handled really well. And it was mildly fun. It was kind of fun because they were all sticks. As long as you get those kind of car like that, as long as you get it in the stick, you're all right. You know what I mean? When you buy a car like that, you get it automatic. You might as well just
Little 4 hot hatch with sticks. That was a fun little period. You know what I mean? There were some models there that were just fun to drive, and even
That's
pre
what
them,
GT.
you know what I mean? Just getting any light vehicle with a fairly efficient 4 and a stick, you can have fun with it. You know what I mean? You
Emergency
can
brake.
you do the twisties and just scare yourself here and there. Yeah, it's front wheel drive too. I mean that adds to it. You got to.
Yeah, handbrake. No, mine was rear wheel drive. Fieros are all rear wheel drive.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like I had an Escort. One of the
I had an
original.
Escort GT.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was a fun car. It was all right.
Yeah, one of the original ones with the stick. It was a
Stick.
like an 80
handbrake.
What year was it? It was like first year.
Mine was 88. Mine was an 88.
Yeah, yours was much newer. Yeah, this was. Which wife was this? This was the second wife.
Yeah, I keep track of my cars based on what woman I was boinking.
Yeah, we got a rabbit with the previous. So
a rabbit. That was another one. If you got the 4-banger with a stick and a handbrake, you could have some fun with that car.
I had a 4-cylinder Honda Civic. Out of all of them was the most fun on the back roads. It was. I had the 4-cylinder with the stick, and I knew the roads because I took them after my divorce. I moved to into the country. I moved even further from work. I mean, I was pretty smart considering I was already driving 90 miles. Anyway, so the last 10 miles of my trip or a few miles of my trip were through these backwoods and stuff. It was fun. It was fun, especially after, working 16 hours and driving 4 hours. Yeah. What a good life it was. But it was a fun car. That's the one I got the $500 for. Yeah. Running great. It did have, those cars did have an issue like any car, by the way. The brain on it went. I had to replace it twice, and it's expensive to me, a couple $100. And never could figure out why. There had to be something causing it. You know what I mean? It's not like they gave you 2 bad ones from the factory, although maybe that year there was a problem. I don't know. But it was running like a clock when I gave it to them, so take it. It's rusting away. Take it. What I got? A 97 Ford Escort.
Ford Escort.
Wasn't quite 2 years old. So that was for me at the time. I was kind of young, ish. It was after my first divorce, you know what I mean? And I never got myself the new cars. My wife's always got the new car. I got usually old shit. So this was pretty new for me. It was Joy's idea. No, if you like it, get it. Even though she picked it out because it was fucking purple. So my first late model car was Royal Plum.
Royal Plum
97.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got a
How
lot
did
of
your boyfriend like it?
I got a lot of compliments from girls. I never had a guy say "cool color, dude." Probably thinking I was driving his wife's car, which basically it was.
Prince probably liked it.
Well, you know what I ended up doing?
Yeah,
Here's the newer car. I want you to drive this, and I drove her Colt, which was it's a piece of crap. It was actually a what was it really? It was a reskin, not even reskinned, just rebadged.
Dodge was doing all Mitsubishi back then.
Mitsubishi Lancer.
No.
Yeah.
Would you say Mazda? No, Mazda and Ford were.
No, Mazda and Ford back then.
Yeah, Dodge was in bed with Mitsubishi, and GM was in
No,
bed
he's right.
with.
It's Mitsubishi. It was a Colt. It was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, answer.
Who? Monza? Oh, I had a Monza. I had him. That was the other one I was thinking. MONZA, right? Monza. That was the car I was thinking of before.
Wow, I haven't thought about that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those.
The Monza, the Opel.
Yeah, it was similar.
Hey,
Yeah,
what
it
now,
was,
they
it was
foo-foo?
basically a two-seater.
Did you say they foo-foo? Get closer to your microphone. You know what? Your microphone doesn't care what the ceiling has to say.
I care what the ceiling has to say.
Yeah.
The Monza was an Opel.
Yeah.
Opel.
Yeah, you're right. I had a Monza. I'll never forget that car. It was fun. The doors didn't open. I had to roll down the window, climb out the hazard style. It was a stick.
Oh, there it goes.
We lost
hit the
Mark.
wrong button.
He hit the wrong button
by
again.
mistake. He was handling the phone and probably hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to climb out the windows and shit. The starter went bad one time. I let it idle all weekend because I couldn't get a starter until Monday. I got paid on the Monday or whatever it was, so I didn't have the money to buy a starter, or I got paid late or
What
whatever.
was the
so I had to wait till
regular
Monday.
looking little tiny Opel they sold a lot of here? Was it the Manta?
Yeah, I had two of the Mantas.
I mean, they're just
I
a
love that
short
car.
little car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother's buddy had one, and they were screwing around, and I think he threw his drink at him. So my brother ran over and picked up the fucking car while they were in it. They couldn't drive it away. He just turned around and lifted up by the rear bumper. That's how light that thing was.
The smallest Manta was the Cadet.
Plus,
I remember that too. I didn't have
it might have been a Cadet.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Opel Cadet. Yep.
Cadet.
And the GT, the
Same.
Opel.
Vauxhall Astra.
Yep.
Opels were okay. You know what the price? I think the problem with them was parts were expensive, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, they were General Motors.
If I remember correctly.
There it is. Here, I'll share it here in a minute.
I didn't have that long.
I had an orange one and a blue one. I can't find the blue one. I found an orange one. It came like in 4 colors or some shit.
Yeah, I had a Toyota Cell wagon, which was interesting because it was front-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. So when you engage the rear wheels instead of the other way around. Like it was front-wheel drive all the time. Yeah, I only had that a couple of years. It was kind of neat. Worked. Had a lot of snow back in the day at that time. You know, somebody crunched that one. That sucked. I liked that kick. I liked it. Somebody hit me. Kind of with these fucking people. Practically ran over the top of me with a goddamn truck. I'm making a right turn. He's making a left. He cuts all the way over to the point where he climbs over the top of me. You know, then they settle, and then he tried to fight it after that. They laughed at him. So I took pictures of it, everything. What are you, stupid? I ran off the road trying to avoid this nut job that cut into my lane when he made his left-hand turn because it's a T right there, and he's making a left, and I'm making a right onto the T. We should have never come anywhere near each other. Well, he hit me. I was still 10 yards from the corner. You know what I mean? Slowing down, seeing what he's doing, and my right wheel, the skid marks are off the road, trying to avoid the guy. So totally his fault. Fuck you, moron.
Yeah.
And anyway, because of that payment, I did Tercel. I swore that I was going to fix it. That's what I told the guy, and he believed me. Oh, it's a family here, and they want to fix their. So anyway, I went and I bought the. I got rid of it. I bought. What the hell did I get? Something we talked about earlier.
Cars. Wrecked cars. Getting run over. Rear-ended. T-boned.
Probably 30 cars in my life.
Yeah. Airbags going off. Mayhem everywhere. Yeah.
Studebaker.
Yeah.
Freaking art.
Deer guts all over the highway. Yep.
What?
But we ate well with all that venison. Yeah.
I love art.
Yeah.
Funny.
Got out my hunting knife and just, yep. cut up that
Art,
deer,
what are you talking about?
threw it in the trunk.
Dude, you're stoned? What is this story you're telling? Oh my
Hey,
God!
I'm sharing a picture.
Your med level might be a bit high, I think. I mean, you're talking about getting out your knife and whatever. What the hell are you talking about?
That's almost exactly the car I had.
That's the car.
There's an Opel Manta GT. It had the black hood and then the black
mine was,
stripe.
his was a Cadet. It wasn't a Manta.
Yeah,
I remember those. Those were neat.
That was a GT.
Yeah, it was a GT. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It had the black hood and shit. I bought it when I was in Germany. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun car.
They used to shape a lot at the front.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Opel GT was a cool looking car.
Yeah.
Same guy that designed the Vet apparently, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There's some relationship there. So
I love this stupid
the poor
car.
man's Vet. That's what that was.
So was the Fiero, so they say. Yeah, the Hick Porsche, they call it. Poor man's Vet. In fact, the theory is that they canceled the Fiero line because they had the V6 and then they turbocharged. Somebody had the genius idea of turbocharging the V6, and when the executives saw it and they saw the lap times and the numbers, they say no. They said no. It would cost like half as much as a Vet, and then spank the Vet. So they're like, no.
Another one that was a regular one was a 4, and the GT was a 6.
Right.
I mean, no matter what they said, maybe they tried to hop up on it with a more aggressive tuning and a carb setup, or maybe injectors. Who the hell knows?
Injector on what, Fiero?
No, I don't know what year. When did
I had 84. I had 84. In fact, I had two 84s.
Injectors, I'd imagine, by 84.
In like an 86, and it was a single injector.
Yeah, they had.
It was basically a carburetor.
Throttle body.
Yeah, single injector.
Throttle body injector.
Yeah, throttle body. Thank you. That's the word. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Body.
I know.
Well, I had the car, so yeah.
Well, I've had vehicles with throttle body, so I know I knew what you were talking about when you described it. It was very common.
Yeah.
For a while, anyway.
Well, I think the Cavalier, it was the same motor in the Ford Banger. It was a 2.5. The same thing in the Cavalier, same thing in all their little Ford Bangers were 2.5s, weren't they?
Not over here. 16.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I had a 84 Cavalier wagon.
In fact, the biggest Manta we had was an 18.
I don't remember.
18, did you say? 1.8?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Lita. Wouldn't that be that could potentially be a
Lita? Okay.
2.5 cubic inches, right?
1.8 liters. Small.
I'm just fucking with you, Mark. Yeah, because they had the 238 and then the 4.3 and the 2.5.
The 84 had a 2.0.
Yeah.
The one that I had, 84 Cavalier, had a 2.0.
Yeah, Cavalier. Okay.
Yeah, that was a 6 than a 2 liter.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
2 liter.
2 liter.
You are correct, sir.
You are absolutely correct, sir. And you win absolutely nothing. Nah. No. The car I wish I had back is I had a 924 Porsche that I got cheap, and I wouldn't mind still having that.
They're horrible. They were based on the Ford Escort chassis.
The 924?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Volkswagen Scirocco or something.
No. The 944, I think, might have been that. Yeah.
Because Volkswagen and Porsche are in bed together, as everyone knows,
Mm-hmm.
There's no, that was a cool car until I wrecked it. I wrecked it, pushing it.
So cool.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a Porsche. You know what I mean? It had Porsche badging and shit on it, but it didn't have the suspension, didn't have anything. It wasn't a real Porsche. I tried to drive it like it was a real Porsche, and that was my downfall.
One of
It looks like, by the way, the drivetrain in that series, like newer ones, were 2.2s.
cars that were shortlisted for the 924 became the Renault Fuego when it didn't make it.
The Renault Fuego.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I wanted in Australia? They still sold Opals for a while,
Yep.
and the other car I wanted was it starts with an E, not Eclipse, not
Eggnog.
no,
E-Bird.
no. It was a GM vehicle, but it's what they call GM in Australia.
Holden.
Yeah, GM is a Holden in
It's
Australia.
like a Holden. What was another name for it? Was it Opal? I can't remember.
No, Opel was sold over here as a separate brand
Okay.
for a while.
Opels were GM in Germany.
Yeah.
Got you.
Right.
Okay.
Or GM owned it. I think didn't Opel exist before that? I don't think GM created Opel.
In Germany, they were the old. In the UK, they were the Vauxhall.
Yeah, Vauxhall was.
Vauxhall, yeah.
GM.
They were half and half the same cars.
Yeah.
Overseen by.
Because the
They're
Monza,
not involved with any of those either of those companies anymore.
the Monza was the equivalent of the Senator.
Mm-hmm.
The Monza was against the Cavalier. The Cadet was the Astra.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
That's actually pretty interesting.
I like my Cavalier wagon, even though I had to put a transmission in it. And then, within 3 months, I fell asleep driving it and wrecked it after working 24 hours.
Eagle. They just mentioned Eagle. I'm looking for this brand, and one of the things they brought up was the Eagle. My buddy had an Eagle
Eagles
Talon.
are cool.
Yeah, Eagle was AMC before the Chrysler.
My Greg had one or two of them, I think. Greg, that hippie Greg that you guys met, he loved his Eagle. I know he had the one. You know, when the 4-wheel drive worked, I think that's the one that was hydraulic. You know, which is just not a great idea.
Not Lotus. Was it Lotus?
Always had his Jeep. I don't know. It's common to buy old trucks and 4-wheel drives when you live in a snow belt. You know, it's like a necessity. Down here in Florida, you can drive whatever the hell you want. Yep. No ice down here.
Nope.
Nope.
Rub it in.
Rub it in, rub it in. You know, and, you know, it gets hot, but it's not ridiculous here. I mean, it gets way hotter in other states. This is the hottest state because of the length of the hot season.
It's the average, yeah.
The average over the course of the year is much higher here, but we don't reach 115 degrees like they do in Phoenix, you know, or Death Valley, or whatever the hell. You know, I mean, it doesn't get rid of it, or even Chicago. Little, you know, it gets 110 there sometimes. You know, I mean, typically in the 90s. You know.
I was wondering why nobody was responding to anything I said, and I happened to look down. I'd muted my mic while I was eating something. I forgot to unmute it.
No, we didn't tell any difference for any other.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Like you guys. It's my own fault.
Well, what were you saying?
I don't remember now. What important? I was just.
Well, neither do I.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Bite me.
Bite me.
You know what? Seriously, it might be time to start considering carrying a little thing that constantly records every time you talk, so you can remember what you said.
Remember what I said? Yeah.
5 minutes ago. You know, just hears your voice and immediately clicks on and starts recording. You know,
I actually do have a voice activated mic. Yeah, I've got. Judy bought me one years ago, and still.
If I recall, they were getting pretty good after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a time you'd miss the first second and a half of the conversation.
Yeah.
I think they got better. I need a drink. What do you think? Should I get one?
Yeah.
Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead and get one.
For
Why
alcohol.
not?
I am off
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm so trying to enjoy it. I'm sitting here worried about they got a problem with the stupid POS system.
Yeah.
And I explained to them what they could do, but I know they're going to screw it up. I
Yeah.
just know it. Fixing everything on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Yeah.
There you
Dude,
go.
somebody screwed up so bad that it's going to cost us, if we can't get it straightened out. The money was right for the day, but the way they did it was so wrong that we're going to owe nearly $500 in taxes we shouldn't have to pay for
Oh,
income that we
shit.
didn't get.
Oh shit, that's bad.
Because he rang it in 5 times, and instead of voiding out the transactions, he refunded the total. So that thing still is income. Then it
Yeah.
was never
Yeah.
refunded. You just gave cash back. That's, I mean, that doesn't take into account of anything.
Right.
Oh my god,
Uh,
I can't believe he did that.
Yeah.
It looks like
Lotus Elise is the car I was looking for.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
put it out before I forget.
the
The
leaf.
Lotus. I want Elise. That's why I
Yeah,
thought it was started with an E.
Yeah.
Well, the name of the car starts with an E, but it's a Lotus. And they weren't big money either. At the time when they came out, they were like 30, 35K. It's a Lotus Elise is a 4-banger with a stick, 2-seater.
It's a 1.8 rear-wheel drive, rear engine.
Thank you. Yep. It's very reminiscent of a modern car. The Honda has one, was it S2000, and Toyota has the FRS, right? And then
Yes.
Subaru has the BRZ. Very reminiscent of those cars, where it's rear-wheel drive and small engine, light car, 2-seater.
It is modern. The Elise is still made.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder what it costs nowadays.
Are you sure you didn't mean the Elite?
No, I don't think so. I'm not talking about in the 70s anymore. I'm talking about like maybe 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a 2011. I just found just that fast. I found a 2011. So
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that long ago.
The
Do
Elise.
you guys remember the Honda Prelude?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
still make them, don't they?
that's a car I remember wishing I had.
Prelude.
I just liked the way they looked. I trusted the drivetrain, and I never got one. I don't know, it just came to mind. I remember them being cool looking and
Yeah, they were.
sporty to drive for their
Yeah,
time.
you're right, Mark. Yeah, here's the Lease 2, I guess it's called. S2 or whatever. It's like 50K, which
Yeah.
doesn't sound like nickels and dimes, but I'll tell you what, really.
Fast as fuck.
Yep. Yeah. Now I wanted one because everybody and their brother doesn't have one. You know what I mean? So there's something to be said for that.
Mhm.
Everybody and their brother.
Jeremy, no need to be sorry. It doesn't matter. It might be 5 weeks. At this point, maybe 4. I don't know.
The Exige is also one they do.
Oh, is
Well,
that
it is
similar
towards the
car
end of
or is that with a
the
back
one.
seat or something? What's the difference?
Very similar. Lotus
Similar?
only seaters.
But it's the V6, isn't it? Is it the one that's V6?
One of them is. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Elise, I believe, is a 4-banger, right? And
Yeah.
then the next one up is like a V6. They only sell 4 cars, if I'm not mistaken, right? 3 or 4 cars. They have like
Yeah.
4 models total, something like that.
Yeah, they do the Elise, the Exige, and the Elan, I think, at the moment.
I thought about it. I mean, because like I said, the problem with cars like that is an obvious one, right? If something goes wrong with it, you know what I mean?
Also, into conjunction with other people, and they did a Lotus Carlton from Vauxhall, which was fast, a 4-seater saloon that was faster than a Porsche 911. They did the Lotus Cortina with Ford. And in the old days, they did the Esprit, which was the submarine that James Bond drove.
Oh.
Wow.
But they modernized the Elan recently and brought it out again, and it doesn't look anywhere near as nice as the old one.
I like the old one. As far as the lease anyway. It's just cool. And like I said, it wasn't huge money. It wasn't huge money. It's like $30K or something like that, which is not nickels and dimes again. But at that time, it was right in there with like a Toyota Camry or some shit. You know what I mean? It was like maybe $4 or $5 grand more than a Toyota Camry. So
a lot,
you know,
a lot better to drive.
In my opinion, you know, for a single guy with not a bunch of rugrats or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, but I never did it because again, it just felt like it was one of these cars. I mean, if you had any kind of problem, it's like everybody that ran out and bought the what was that BMW? It's sort of BMW car.
Good evening, Lance. Good evening, Jeremy.
Yeah, there's
the 2-seater sports car.
No, it's that brand that BMW acquired after it was already out. I can't think of what it is right now, but they're small. They're small, and they just came out with a Mini, the Cooper Mini.
Oh, the Mini Cooper.
Yeah, Mini Cooper. Thank you, Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know people that went out and bought those right when they first came out, and then if anything went wrong, they had to drive 100 flipping miles,
Right.
to catch the dealer to get it worked on or whatever. And it's like, ugh.
The 11-day series engine.
Yeah.
Transverse front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Way full.
Little cars and all that. And I know people that ran out and bought them because for the same reason. Everybody and their brother didn't have one. So it's kind of cool. You know, I'd offer a male for a minute for like 6-8 months for the same reason. I bought it. Hey, everybody and their brother doesn't have an Alfa Romeo. I thought it'd be cool. And then something went wrong with it. And it's like, damn. Who the hell works on these damn things? Nobody. That's who.
Yeah.
Did you make a drink, Bill? What'd you make?
I'm just trying to get rid of that stupid freaking absolute vodka, tequila.
You still have some of that left? Holy crap.
It's terrible, man. It's
The
absolute vodka.
like Tabasco?
Up with Tabasco, with the company that makes Tabasco, because it's got their label on the freaking thing,
Right.
the Tabasco
Mm-hmm.
So it's Tabasco vodka. I tried a Bloody Mary. It's fine. That's what you expect it to taste. I'm trying to have it in something else because who wants to drink Bloody Marys all day, for the love of God? But orange juice I could deal with. It's like it's spoiled. It's like
There's have nuts in it. You like your nuts.
It's got,
nuts.
It's got a little grenadine in there too.
Yeah.
Try a Black Russian.
Fight the power.
Black
Russian. Yeah.
Black Russian.
Yeah. You best be trying the Black Russian, yo.
Black Russian with Tabasco? Nah,
yo, Das Vidania, motherfucker. Shoot.
It's all right.
Das Vidania, Tovarish, motherfucker.
Overreach. You watch
Priesty.
You watch
So Priesty, Tovarish.
The Blade movies.
Yeah, mofo. What up?
It's overreach.
Tovarish.
So that's when I first heard that word. I believe was in a Blade movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tovarish.
But
Placebo.
Privyet.
They're disturbingly entertaining. I think the Blade movies.
Oh my God, the first Blade movie was awesome. I don't care what anybody says. I immediately recognized oh shit. The chick.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wesley Snipes?
No. The girl at the beginning of the movie, the little blonde chick, at the beginning of the movie, the Blade movie, that led that guy into the meat packing joint where it was actually a rave.
Yeah, I forgot. Dude, I've forgotten the whole movie. It's been so
Yeah.
many years.
She was in porn when she was 16. It was a huge controversy. I can't think of her name right now. But it was a huge controversy.
That's interesting. I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, everybody had to pull that movie off the shelf. She had lied about her age, and she was only 16 when she made these porns. Yeah, and it was a huge controversy. I can't think of her name right now, but yeah, I recognized her immediately because I saw that movie. You know what I mean?
But she's like the bait to bring them into the club where they.
Yeah, she was one of them. Yeah, sure.
Well, wasn't she a familiar or whatever?
No, she was a vampire.
She was an ex-vampire.
She bit him. Yeah, she bit him.
Tracy Lords.
Tracy Lords. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Tracy Lords.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Mhm.
I forgot
Dude,
all
she had
about her.
TV
Thank you,
series
Don.
after that. I mean, what was that? Tracy Lords had a regular for a few years. It was sci-fi. What the fuck was it? So I mean, her career kept going.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
She tried.
Scandal be damned.
Yeah, she tried to make regular movies, and she made some Scream movies.
She had a TV
Scream,
series for a while.
Scream Queen kind of style movies. She made a few of those.
Pretty sure I could be thinking of somebody else.
It feels like she tried to get back. I don't know if she tried to get. She was in Crybaby with Johnny Depp. Yeah, she was in a few movies. You know what I mean?
If
Oh,
you,
Tracy Lord's Last Drag. Now, that's a music video. Okay.
uh,
She did do 8 episodes of Swedish Dick.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah.
She was
She
in
was
Melrose.
nominated for 3 Oscars.
Yeah, there, Flurgity Blurgen. Yeah.
Yeah. She was slurping the
A
Gherkin.
lot of Flurgen and a lot of Glurgen. Yeah.
That's the name of
The
it.
show I was thinking of is called First Wave.
First wave.
And from 2 years she was in it as Jordan Radcliffe, but she was in Melrose Place
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
She's
still doing stuff.
Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah,
You know you're
that's what I'm saying.
making it when you're making it when you make that series. Highlanders, the series.
Yeah.
Will and Grace. She was around.
Yeah, she got around a little bit.
She got more shots than I did.
Yeah.
She did an episode of Hercules: The Legendary Journey as Luscious Deluxe.
Well, there you have it. Yeah.
There you
And she
go.
wasn't a bad looking chick either, quite frankly.
No, that was the character's name, Luscious Deluxe.
Yeah.
That sounds real Herculean, That sounds like
Yeah.
James Bond. Yeah, James. It was like
like you said, something
like
happened.
Pussy Galore. It was like Pussy Galore and Luscious Deluxe.
Yeah, Luscious Deluxe. Yeah.
Incontinentia buttocks.
Yeah.
What movie was that, Dominic? I heard you chuckle.
Life of Brian.
Life of Brian.
Life of Brian. Yeah.
Stickers. Everybody wouldn't stop laughing.
Michael Palin.
So stupid. It's awesome. She had guest appearances on Married with Children, of course.
Yep.
MacGyver,
Yeah.
Roseanne, with actually a recurring role in Roseanne, and Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Which recurring could mean she was on it twice as a guest, as the same person.
Yeah.
I mean, those first ones that I mentioned, she actually had roles in those. So, yeah.
She had an okay career, nothing to write home about or whatever, but enough to put food on the table, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knock some money away to retire, and you know what I mean?
She was even on an episode of Highlander.
Well, that's all her television stuff. I said Tracy Lord's TV series in the search. I didn't, I wasn't including any movies.
Oh yeah. Well,
Right.
Like Don said, she was in Crybaby. I remember that. Of course, she was in Blade for about 5 minutes, right? 5, maybe 10. Closer to 5 though. Quite frankly, she wasn't there for very long.
Right. Serial Mom, Blade, Zach and Mira make a porno.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And Excision in 2012, whatever the hell that is.
I don't know. Some low budget or shit, probably.
Yeah, she did a shitload in the 80s, which is all porn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they are listed.
A shitload porn? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
She did
Shitload
a
of porn.
lot of porn. A lot of porn.
Well, it wasn't Shiza porn,
She's got like 30 of them, all in 1985 to 86.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
They exploited the crap out of that.
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
Was that wait a minute though? Does that include the movie where she was underage? It must not.
Well, this is on IMDb. They've just got them all listed. So
I don't want to know.
And now I'm all curious because I'm like, I wonder if those are because that's what they do. You know what I mean? Somebody's hot. They make a every day. They make a new porn.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Lust
2
in
or
the
3 a
Fast
day,
Lane,
maybe. Yeah.
Night of Loving Dangerously, Kinky Business.
And you wonder how she got the role on Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holly does Hollywood.
Yeah.
Not of this earth. She's in something called Not of This Earth. Huh?
Miss Passion,
Holly
Red
does
Hot Rock.
Hollywood. So they
Yes.
did a redo of Debbie Does Dallas.
Debbie Does Dallas, yeah.
And, Holly Does Hollywood. Wow. Hollywood.
Yes.
Wood.
Yes, Hollywood, yeah.
Yes, it was a double entendre.
Double entendre, yes, exactly.
Slash dated her. We could go on for hours about Tracy Lords.
Yeah.
She's got quite a little story.
Yeah, you go down.
Slash.
Yeah, there's
Kept
yeah.
working.
You know,
Another roll in the hay.
bless her heart. She kept working. You know, feeding
Yeah.
the babies.
She
or
dated
whatever.
Slash from Guns N' Roses. That's Guns N' Roses, right? Slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. She
She-
dated Slash from Guns N' Roses. It's pretty funny.
She was
She
actually
even
pretty
did
good
it.
in that
Did one
stupid-
called "The Adventures of Tracy Dick: The Case of the Missing Stiff."
The disappearing stiff.
Oh my God!
Swedish dicks. That's a good one.
Yes.
I must be on the
Yeah.
same thing that he was just looking at.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow, she's won some awards. I wonder what for.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
did one called "Sperm Busters."
Look,
God,
I gotta
something
admit,
weird.
I actually liked her in that one of those lead roles in that. What the hell was it called? It was a TV series. First Wave. It was based on Nostradamus, entrails,
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Is it entrails? Whatever the hell it is. Coat trails. You know, and how they were coming true with this, so you could actually predict what was going to happen, and they were using that and blah blah blah. It was called First Wave. Anyway, it was actually watchable. She was good in it. You know, she wasn't flashing anything. Wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Her acting was okay. I enjoyed the show. I didn't watch it and think, "Oh, there's a stripper." You know what I mean? It didn't cross my mind.
Right, yeah.
My God, she's done video game voiceovers.
Yep.
Hey, there's money in that, man.
There's a lot of them that do that now,
Waking up.
especially when they get start getting too old to actually act.
Hell, you can do that shit in your pajamas.
Yeah.
You can do it from home just about.
Yeah. Hey, they can afford a nice enough recording rig. You know.
Wow, there's a lot of them. She was in Hitman, the video game. Voiceover from the video game Hitman.
It'd
That's
probably be
crazy.
cheaper at a studio to send somebody over to make sure that your recording stuff was set up right and listened, you know, as a secondary guy while they were using you, and then to actually set up a studio.
Yeah, that was absolutely right. She was in a crap ton of Scream Queen movies.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Like I said, she kept busy.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this, man. Good for her.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, her latest voice thing they got listed for her is Rusty Rabbit.
Yeah, I seen that. Rusty Rabbit.
Okay. Great name there.
Well, some cartoon or whatever.
Rusty Rabbit with the sordid past.
Awesome.
Oh, hi, Rusty Rabbit with the sordid past. Why do they call you that?
You don't want to know, kid.
Well, you know, a woman trying to do a boy rabbit. Well,
Wow.
I just got to talk like a Rusty Swing, you know.
You're not kidding about 1985. She was,
Yeah. She was busy.
She was busy. A movie a week, it looks like, approximately.
Yeah.
Holy
Not,
crap.
not really meaning a play on words, but she was a busy little beaver.
Yeah.
Ah.
She was pounding them out.
I know that was
good night,
wrong.
Brenda.
That was
I
yeah,
think
she
Brenda's
said,
gone.
okay,
Brenda's
I'm
like, all
out of
right,
here."
I'm out. Brenda's
Good,
like, I'm
good
out.
night, Brenda.
Oh, shit, I think she
Good night,
left
Brenda.
a little bit ago.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Brenda. We
Yeah.
didn't say.
No, we didn't say
Goodbye.
goodbye. I think because I saw the number go down, so I think we missed her.
Funny boo.
Yep. Hope you find all your chocolate Easter bunnies.
Texas, we're not paying attention to the chat.
Go to Costco, get you a 10-pound Easter bunny, chocolate Easter bunny.
Oh boy.
It's
I
like
went
$100. Wait till the day after Easter, get it for 30.
You know,
Yeah.
I love Walgreens. I love Walgreens. I feel bad that they lost like so many stores around the country, but I'm glad
Yeah.
I got to keep mine because on my way home from work, I bought this plastic like bucket basket looking thing, and I bought some of the shredded,
grass.
fake grass. You know,
Fake
which
grass,
looked like
yeah.
something came out of my shredder, but whatever. It's only
Yeah.
$2. Put that. I bought that, and I bought her some Reese's peanut butter egg shape, right?
Oh,
Reese's
okay.
peanut butter cup egg shape.
Yeah,
for
egg shape, yeah.
Easter, you know, in individual wrappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
I got a bunch of Cadbury egg minis.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, a dozen of them in a package or something like that. And then a Lintz chocolate gold leaf wrapped Easter
Oh,
bunny.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Small.
yeah.
Not a big one. You know, it's maybe like that big. So
Yeah.
then in the driveway, I took the bed, I put the grass in, I put I just, I decorated it around and I walked to the house with it. So, that was it. That's it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting that, And I bought it. Walgreens, tulips, sprouting, ready to transfer to the yard,
Yep. Yep.
For $10 in a vase.
Yeah. I went to Walgreens yesterday or day before, and they had their Easter candy on sale at 25% off. So, bought me a couple chocolate Easter chocolate bunnies and some jelly beans, which I didn't think when I bought the jelly beans that they might be a challenge.
There you go.
Yeah,
sucker,
Yeah, they were a bit of a challenge. They are a bit of a challenge. So yeah.
Well, it forced you to enjoy it that much more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Concentrate on it instead of just chomping on them and they disappear down.
Yeah.
You suck on them until they get soft, and then you start chewing.
Well, the outside dissolves
Artie,
easily
don't
enough.
Say things like that on live streaming.
We're gonna clip that one.
Yeah. But the jelly the jelly part of it never, it's gum and it just doesn't
it doesn't chew up.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
it's like chewing gum.
You can't gum the gum,
Yeah, there you go.
Gummy gum.
And on that bombshell, I'm off to a Easter lunch.
Easter lunch.
I'll be listening.
Dominic.
I'll be listening on the way there. So,
what are you planning on having? Like ham and stuff, or
no? We do a Chinese yum cha.
You do what?
Yum cha. It's a Chinese. It's basically Chinese food, and it's brought around on trolleys.
Okay, I mean it sounds awesome, but that doesn't sound Australian to me.
No, it isn't. It's Chinese delicacy. So.
Well, you enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Have fun.
Bye.
Hey, Dom.
There we go.
Do you need me to kick you? Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Thought he'd never leave. Oh, God, I'm left with Artie and Lloyd. I think, Mark.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell, I see that your lights. Don't put those lights on, by the way. Unless something's happening to you and you can't talk, and it's an emergency, you can use those lights like give us a little Morse code. Dash. We'll know there's something wrong, and we'll call the authorities. Where do you live? Manchester?
Yeah. I can't reach the switch at the moment. It's behind the fish tank.
Oh, you're screwed. Now how are we going to call? What town do you live in?
I can if I climb onto the back of the sofa.
He doesn't want to tell us. He's afraid we're going to stop by.
Yeah.
In a little place called Droylsden, just on the eastern edge of Manchester.
Manchester. I thought you were near Manchester. I remember. I believe I heard you bring it up.
Yeah, I can tell by the accent. Yeah.
The accent, yeah.
Well, there it is. You can't get a copy.
Yeah, they're all stuffy in Manchester. Oh, I'm sorry, Lon.
Oh, it's okay. I think I busted in your guys' thing. I came up.
No. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Deep dive of what happened with Tracy Lords. Yeah, what makes me hot. I remember that much. So I looked it up. Yeah, she was 16. She was dating Tom Byron, who was a pretty famous. It's like Peter North, Tom Byron. They were like famous porn stars back in the 80s. And she was 16 years old. Yeah. The feds got involved. Oh, she was 15 and a half. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yes, because 16 and well, they can't do porn until they're 18, but 16 in some states, you know,
is the age of consent. In
age of
Michigan, it's age of
consent. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can date a 16-year-old. You can have sex with them. You do whatever you want, as long as you're not in a position of authority over them, and you don't take pictures of it. Because apparently, that's the weird part. You can have sex, but if you take a picture of it,
You
you're
can't
going to jail.
commercialize it. I mean,
You're going to jail. No, you can't even have pictures. If you have pictures of a under 18-year-old girl on your phone having sex, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail. Yeah.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Yeah, because there's guys that were, you know, let's say they were seniors and they were dating sophomores, and they get.
Yeah, but there's provisions for that. If you're within 2 years of age or something like that. There is. I mean, I was a senior. My girlfriend.
Well, yeah.
She's like 17 and 15. You're thinking, Bill?
Yeah.
17 and 14, something like that.
Yeah.
That's still under 18 though.
No,
if they're 18 and 14.
She was a sophomore, not a freshman. Although I dated a freshman too. So
when you were 18?
No, 17.
Yeah. 17 still not an adult though. So I think it's.
But then I did turn 18.
Oh.
When she was 16, we were still together. By the way.
I'm only 16.
But I in Florida, it's like a 19-year-old can date a 17-year-old girl. There's some, depending what age they are, there's like a gap. You know, there's a gap where it's allowable. I think it's 2 years. I don't know. It sounds it's kind of arbitrary. If you ask me. Just pick an age and then whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But you got to take that into account. Like you said, a 17-year-old's dating a 15-year-old, and he turns 18, and then what? You arrest him?
Well,
date her for a year or two. You know,
there was one couple here in Oklahoma that he was 18 and she was 15 and a half or 16, and it was her father had him prosecuted under statutory rape. Well, you know, he ended up on the sexual predators list, you know.
God.
Oh.
And they're married and have 3 daughters, and he still can't get his name, you know. They got married, and he's, but
yeah, I remember you said that, told us this.
Yeah. And it's
just
some of it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got some backwards laws here too. So,
well, it's Oklahoma.
It's Oklahoma, yeah.
Yeah, you're right next to Arkansas. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but technically, when I turned 18 in April that year, that was, she was 16. So,
well, when I got married to Paco's mother, they just changed it where boys at the age of 18 could get married without their parents' consent. You know, my brother, he had to wait until he was 21 or until mom and dad signed for him. So, but me, 10 years later, it was a different story. But she was 17, so she had to have her mother's. And there was a holdup on something, and they wanted her to come back. And they said, well, she said, well, I took off work to come down and do this. Says, well, what we can do is we can just, if you'll agree to it, because they're getting married, you just make Lloyd her guardian. So for 2 weeks, I was her guardian.
Oh, why did they just do emancipated minor?
Well, this is way back when, and they didn't necessarily do that kind. That wasn't a big thing.
Well,
so.
Teenagers can do that. They can sue for emancipated minor, and as long as they can show that they have a roof over their head.
Well,
she
had signed, but but technically, yeah. So, anyways, it's like I saw something today, or some state law is kind of ridiculous. It's like you can't carry a gun until you're 21, or unless you're with an adult. It's one of the states. It's one of their state laws. The funny thing is,
an adult being somebody over 21. I guess.
No, in that state, 18 is considered adult.
Wait, but you can't carry a gun
until you're 21, or accompanied by an adult, and then the state's
but the adult legal age 18.
Yeah, which it's an oxymoron. No, yeah,
all right, so
I know.
A teenager's too young to use the gun, so two teenagers is even better.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense at all.
Even if a 20-year-old technically cannot carry a gun in that state, or a 19-year-old.
Well,
But
I
his
would think they
18-year-old
mean by adult, they
brother
mean somebody
could.
over
Yeah.
21 is what I would think. You know,
Right,
somebody
yeah.
over 21 would have to be there for the 19-year-old to have his gun with him.
That's the way it was intended, but unfortunately, they have a state law that they declared 18 as being the age of an adult. But then they threw in this gun law, and of course, it just, I don't know, it's someplace like, it wasn't
Yeah, but
Michigan.
they're
It was,
contradictory laws, though.
yeah, it's a contradictory law. It's like Minnesota or Wisconsin or one of those
That needs
states.
to be straightened up. Tell those assholes to do their job.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, pick a spot.
yeah.
Get it over with. You know, split the difference. Make it 19. The fuck, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
you can go to
Colorado,
war,
when I was a kid, 18 was a legal age to drink. Well, 3-2 beer.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
we in Jersey, you could drink anything when I was 18. Yep.
Yeah. Well, when I was in the service, when we went to boot camp, Texas, I think their age was 18. But being on base, even if you were 17, you could still drink. And that was the weirdest thing. We'd go through chow hall, and they had beer. You know, well, some of the chow halls actually had iced beer that you could get.
So this was a this was a base that was on the ready all the time, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Serving beer with the food.
Yeah. Well, this is boot camp, you know. So
we have a national emergency. Okay. It was boot camp.
It
They
was,
had beer. At boot camp.
They had beer at boot camp. Yeah.
What the fuck is what? Was it Air Force? Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
No, never mind.
Yeah, not much.
Yep, Air Force. We had beer. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Air Force kicks ass, so I don't even care. It really does.
Well, guys, you have a great Easter. I am out of here.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. Okay.
See you Monday, Lloyd.
2 hours.
See you Monday.
Okay. Fine.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, Articus.
Bye, Art.
Bye, Art. Yeah, where'd Mark go?
He's still here.
He's right there. There's a spotlight right there.
Oh, yeah.
He just waved at you, Lon.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna eat something. I'm hungry. Yeah, I went and shot my new 9mm rifle today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it doesn't kick like the 10, that's for sure. So there's something to be said for that.
I suppose it wouldn't.
Yeah, super accurate. So, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Because a 9mm is certainly more than enough caliber to kill somebody at a fairly good distance, you know.
Yeah.
Shot out of a rifle, especially.
Yeah, I was shooting at 21 yards, and I was keeping it in the target area. Nothing,
yeah.
Well, softball size, I'd say. That's dead. That's dead. Center mass.
That's center mass,
Yeah. Yeah, I punched out the whole center area just about. So
cool.
Not too bad at all.
I should go. It's been a while. They changed hands or they changed names. I don't know. They're not Lotus anymore. That one right up the street from me.
Right.
The gun range is called Alamo now. So I don't know what that means. If you get out of hand, that they're going to kill you.
Well, I was going to say,
you're not going to be around too long. Yeah. We want you to remember.
They didn't have those guys in the Alamo just. They may have had guns, but they didn't have enough ammo or enough people, and it didn't end well for them.
No, it didn't. But by all accounts, they took.
Or maybe you can rent guns there.
A lot of them to take them, but
maybe it's a gun rental place, like Alamo rental.
Mm. Oh, Michigan's winning. That's cool.
Alamo.
Yeah.
Alamo rent a car. I'm not even sure they're still around.
Alamo rent a car. Alamo rent a gun.
Are they still around?
I don't know.
Can't remember the last time. I haven't rented a car in a long time. So.
I've rented a car. I've rented my car.
I think they're still there because when I rented my car, I think Alamo was one of them that was on the list. Yeah, I know they're still here because we got one here in town.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could have led with that.
Well, I just happen to remember that I just happen to remember. I pass it all the time, and
I don't know if they still exist besides the one in my town.
Yeah. Well, I said I thought they existed because when I rented my car down there, that was on the list of places I could rent.
Sure.
But they were too high priced, so I went with cheap.
Would you go budget or?
Oh, I went below budget. It's like
And
easy rents or something like that.
Really?
Really?
I got mine from budget. It's $167 for 4 days.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. With everything included, it's like $216.
Yeah,
With everything.
I think mine was right around that.
Through easy and they have cars at the terminal where you're landing, right?
Yeah. It's the
I
same.
hope
It's
so. I'm just saying.
it's the same people I rented from last time, but this time
Oh, so you know where their lot is.
I know what their scam is. So
No, their lot. I mean, they're probably in
yeah.
the park. They're in the parkade somewhere, aren't they?
yeah, well in that area they take you around. They're actually at some hotel right off that in one of the. It got a little bitty office, but they got quite a few cars there. So, but yeah, it's in that
The hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's
Um.
on the back side of it.
Now
So
this
you
is-
go in sort of side entrance of this.
Wait. Where are you flying into?
Huh?
Where are you
Flying into West Palm.
West Palm. Okay.
Yeah, and they have a shuttle there that picks you up.
No
and
matter
takes-
where it is, it can't be too far. It says West Palm.
No, it's not very far.
Small
It's-
airport, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
it's-
Yeah.
it's just short
ABC.
shuttle ride.
ABC. For the longest time, I thought it was only AB.
Yeah, I wish I could have flown out of West Palm, but I just can't do it. I'm gonna check the tickets up until the last minute, though, just in case the price suddenly changes. But it was $46 to fly in West Palm and $400 to fly out of West Palm. I'm like, F you.
I'll be back in just a second, gentlemen.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I just went ahead and I'm just driving to Orlando. Screw it.
No, if the price is close, I'll tell you, it's easy and easy out setup there.
Mhm.
You know, you come off of 95 and you swing around and just watch a couple of signs and you split off and you go right back on 95 North. It's really a piece of cake.
Well, yeah, that's what I would
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah, small
Yeah,
airport. It's like our airport. It's a real small
Love it.
airport.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
clean. There's just some good stores in there, a couple places to get a beer if you want. You know, good food. It's fine. It's a fine. I like it. It's a fine little airport.
Yeah.
You know. And
All right.
anyway,
Yeah, so I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna go eat something. I
so
just realized I haven't eaten anything. I've been running around all day.
I
And I was
got
at the range for a while.
I got home early enough. I actually ate before. Oh, look, it's
Hey, it's a minion.
a minion. The minion's back.
See you later, minion.
Hmm.
Bajiba banana.
Oh God, you guys are pooping early, man. It's only 2 hours, but not Mark. Look at Mark. He's right there.
Yeah, it's 3:00 in the morning here.
Yeah, you're a trooper. Well, I can't say goodnight till Lloyd puts his camera back on and you know punches in. So here we go. Let's talk about the weather. Ugh.
Oh, we've got a storm coming in. 65 to 80 mile an hour winds tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's serious weather.
It's called Storm Dave.
Oh, he's gonna be mad at me now.
So Lon left.
Yeah, Lon left. I meant to talk to Jeremy a little more about the money because he brought it up. He said, "Sorry, I didn't know it takes 6 weeks. I don't know, whatever. Might be 5, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't.
For what?
He donated $500 to my channel.
Oh yeah. That was last week. Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's a hugely nice gesture, and I get it, but
Yeah.
should have given it directly because now I'm gonna get 1099.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
been 1099 because of my channel, but it easily puts me over $600.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, YouTube will make.
So I'll be paying 12% on that. You know. Oh, plus YouTube takes a third of it.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just tremendously generous for certainly.
It was definitely. Yeah, it was a nice gesture. Yeah.
Unbelievably generous. You know, super. But we probably could have done it better. So, Live and learn. You know, it's
Yeah.
It's no big deal. It's nothing. It's not a big deal. Lloyd,
Yes.
you want to call it a night?
Yeah. I think you look like you're tired, and I am. To be honest with you,
Oh,
so
you can't go by that. I've been drinking and I'm always tired.
yeah. Well, I'm always tired too, for that matter. So yeah. But I ain't been drinking, so yeah. Let's call it a night. I haven't. I really haven't felt too good today. So, uh, you know.
Well, don't bring it here.
Oh, I'm not going to. It's not. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
don't leave that house until Thursday.
Well, I'm not going to. Yeah. No.
Bring that Oklahoma diseases over here. Anyway, you see how nice this thing looks. My wife made me put in. Oh, your accommodations are just.
I'm looking forward to seeing my fine accommodation. Yeah, I couldn't. Man,
It's just one shelving unit. It's,
Yeah.
it's little by little. I'm gonna replace this stupid
Yeah.
corner desk. You know, I'm gonna put an
But
L
you know,
shape.
it
I'm gonna
was
put
it
an L
was.
shape. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was very comfortable in that room last year.
Yeah.
She's gonna treat you a nice adobo.
You know, I got this caddy corner ancient thing that's I've had for God. A couple, it gotta be 20 years. I brought it down here. You know, I mean, it does it, but it's old and it's splitting and it's crap. You know, I want to get an L shape set up here. So I get on the longer side here, put my two monitors next to each other right there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I've got the room. And one with a couple of filing cabinets on the right, so I have these plastic bins here for stuff.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
insurance and taxes and blah blah blah. And it's filled up with a bunch of crap I could probably get rid of. Old insurance policies, long ago gone, stuff like that. But all this stuff, when you live in a house for nearly 20 years.
Oh, tell me about I've been in this house since 19. God, we moved in here 85. So yeah, so we've been in here just 85, 40 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I've only been here a little over 17 years. First
Yeah,
couple of years, I was up in St. Cloud.
Christmas 96, I moved in.
96.
Yeah, we moved in here October of 85. So
beginning of December. Yeah.
The funny thing is, I was born in Jersey, lived in New York till I was like 3 or so, 3.5. They split up. Went back to Jersey and basically grew up there, right? So you figure I probably lived there 14 years. If you take the 3 years, I've lived in Florida way longer than that. To me, where are you from? Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania,
I still lived longer there. 27 years I lived in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I think I'll hit it. I think I'll be in Florida that long. We'll see.
Yeah.
Tennessee looks good too sometimes,
Well, I've lived in Oklahoma longer than any other place.
Yeah. I mean, I like states that don't have state income taxes.
Yeah.
For one thing.
Well, we still have it, but they keep talking about getting rid of it. We'll find out. I think it would be good. I mean, Florida, as a veteran, I don't pay taxes anyway. So
Florida's trying to get rid of property taxes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Wow.
Where the hell are they going to make money?
Oh, they make plenty of money.
Okay.
The industries here, the visitation here, the people just come here from all over the world.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Money comes in here.
Oh, we lost Mark.
Mark says, "Screw Florida. England is the place to go."
Yeah.
You got to say, sales tax. The sales tax is 6.5% in Florida.
Yeah, is that plus city taxes and county taxes?
No.
Really?
Well, some counties have. We had a half. Martin County had a half a point. So instead of 6.5, it was 7% sales tax.
Yeah, yeah.
They dropped it. I guess they balanced their budget, and they actually. That's what happens when you have a conservatively run County.
Sales tax here, at least in Muskogee,
It's back to 6.
is 10%.
They only did 7 for like a couple of years, and they dropped it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I'm not sure if Fort St. Lucie's 7. It was 6.5 longer. Like the other, like Martin County went to 7 first. You know,
Right.
but
You don't have any city sales tax?
No.
Oh wow.
No. Just sometimes not even county. You know, it's just state sales tax.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we have city, county, and state.
Yeah.
That's why we have a 10% tax rate on sales tax.
No, whenever you buy something here that's 6.5 or 7%, that's
Yeah.
it. That's all there is. There ain't no more.
We used to be a lot lower, but they keep adding crap on that they think we need. Somebody keeps voting for shit that we don't need, you know.
That money must be coming from somewhere. I don't pay shit for my registrations.
Yeah.
You know, there's no road tax.
Wow.
I mean, how many registrations? You got the boat, you got the boat trailer,
Right.
you got the utility trailer, you got the scooter, you got the motorcycle, you got my truck, and you got my wife's car. There's 7 registrations right there that I have to buy every year.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And it was a little over $200.
That's not bad for that many.
It's pretty cheap, dude.
Yeah.
It's only recently gone up over $200, by the way. So.
Yeah. Well, if I get mine on time, if I remember to get mine on time, it's $6 for my tags for either one of my vehicles.
Well, there's all different prices in there. You know, the most expensive one would be the truck plate. You know, you know, they used to be. I'm not sure if they still discern between whether a pickup truck qualifies as a different, because it did in Pennsylvania, I think. Yeah, it could have had a different designation on it. Than it was a little more. That's all, plain and simple. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's not like that down here now or not. So anyway, I got that, and then I get the wife's car. But the other stuff's not so bad, you know, like the trailer.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's pretty small, you know. But that's cool. I don't mind. You know, they do good. The roads are fine here. Of course, we don't have winter.
Yeah, your roads. Well, that's the thing. We're paying out. We have Muskogee, the city of Muskogee owned the hospital, and now they've leased it out several times. And this last time they leased it out to the biggest hospital in Tulsa, and which is nice because that means the doctors I go to also can come down here. But anyways, so they got this all this money stuck back that they're getting from this, and it's a huge amount. It's like on a 99-year lease. It's a huge amount of money. But they had to get a commission to decide how to spend the damn money. Mm-hmm. And they're spending it on shit like ceramic guitars to put around town for decorations. Our roads have got more potholes than a mountain dirt road, you know, and
but it's got charm.
Yeah, we got charm, all right. We got boy. And
it's ambiance, charm.
Well, it's like
trying to get other people that want to tear up their suspension system that come into your town.
Well, the street I live on, right here, this block. Now they've redone the streets from that corner beyond up to where the street ends at the football field, and then across down at the other end, they've redone the streets all the way to the main cross street where it ends at the other side there. But this damn street right here, this 1 block section, they haven't done a damn thing to it in 15 years or 20 years.
Do you have 4-wheel drive?
Yeah. No, I don't.
You should. And then you say, screw it, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I lived in the country. Sometimes it was a little delayed getting out there.
Yeah,
You know, we always had 4-wheel drive. Of course, I lived like 15.
Those aren't potholes. Those are Muskogee speed bumps. You're right. Yeah, that's what they are, speed bumps. Yeah. Oh, and some knobhead decided people were driving too fast down this street. Some old guy up here, and I know who he is. He's a
knobhead.
Anyway, Yeah, he's a knobhead. Yeah. So he complained enough that they put a speed bump right in the middle. Right. I mean, you're coming down, and you got this huge ass speed bump. Like, what the hell?
Is there a warning sign at all?
Oh, there's a warning sign.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
well,
painted,
so
and
what the
all
hell
that.
is probably inappropriate.
Yeah, but it's just a pain in the ass right in the middle. It's the only street on this side of town that has a speed bump.
It's probably your fault, you maniac.
Yeah. Well, it might be. Yeah. And the sad thing is I know the guy. He was in the Air Force. He was a weapons guy like me, 4.62s, and did the same thing I did. And it's just embarrassing because he is I don't hardly talk to him because he is one crazy old coot. He makes me look sane.
Well, then that's probably a good policy. It's one of my policies when people are insane. Try not to, break bread with them.
Yeah.
You feed them, they don't go away.
Yeah, he's
like cats.
Yeah, he's crazy as a loon. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I got to talking with him that's the first time and the only time I talked to him.
I learned that as a young person.
Yeah, at a grocery store, and I had my Air Force hat on. Oh, I was in the Air Force. I said, oh, what'd you do? I said, well, I was 4.62. I said, oh, funny, I was too. And what plane did you work on? I said, well, I worked on the A7s, A10s, blah, 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 blah. And then he started telling me his life story and how everything was missing. All his files were missing, and he should have been this and he should have been that. Like, I hear that shit up at the VA hospital. That's why I don't like veterans, because there's a whine.
Yeah, he probably learned about your unit at the VA hospital from somebody else. So
yeah,
make up this bullshit story.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. I belong to the DAV, but I won't go to their meetings because all they do is sit around and whine about.
No, why do that when you can come in here and whine?
Yeah. I just I don't like
anywhere enough.
I don't like old people, and I don't like Vietnam era vets, which is what I am. Yeah. Old people
That's
just piss me off.
That's a little broad stroke there, homie.
Yeah, well,
a little bit.
Yeah. The veterans that are in my age group, let's put it that way, I don't like them, and I don't like because they're a whiny bunch of bastards. And old people just get my damn way all the time.
I deal with old people every single day, and I work day shifts at the bowling alley, dude. It's mostly retirees. Most of the people that make me look young at 65. Oh, yeah. You'll get old. How old do I have to be before somebody acknowledges I might be old? 65 is partly not it.
Yeah, well, no, not anymore.
No, because they're like 80 and they're still bowling.
Yeah.
God bless them.
There are
a guy there, dude. He's 94.
There are some out there that I admire them because they're twice what I am, and they're but
94. He carries not a great average, but he bowls okay.
Yeah.
Phil's a good guy, and his buddy that bowls with him is he's in his 80s. There's a bunch of them, God bless. You know what's tragic about this business, though?
Do what?
You know them until they die.
Yeah.
Being in this business. Working,
yeah.
Especially working during the day.
Yeah.
What happened to so-and-so died,
Yeah.
Plus, their spouses, like the secretary of the one league, her husband died this year.
Right, yeah.
And you know what? These are very nice people, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to care. I'm a sociopath. No, I do care. Anybody is going through something bad.
It's going
to bother me. You got to have some empathy for people.
What starts bothering me is when I'm seeing all these people dying and I'm looking at their age and they're going, holy shit, I'm older than they are. And all the kids I grew up and went to school with, hell, they're starting to die of old age now too. It's like, what the hell?
All I'm saying is I could live without it, be perfectly happy, retired, deal with my circle. I could expand my circle through you whack jobs online if I want to, and
we're still here, Brad.
Get to know you from a distance.
That's the best way to get to know.
Yeah,
that's probably the best way.
We were supposed to get off at like 25 minutes ago, but
I thought we were getting off.
Yeah, we got more interesting though.
We did. Yeah, I don't know why.
I thought so. I've been enjoying
Yeah,
this little
yeah, I am too. Yeah,
little tay-to-tay. Toes
yeah,
aren't potholes. They're oh yeah, Muskego speed bump. Yeah,
yeah. Those are. I think you meant those aren't potholes. They're Muskogee speed bumps.
Muskogee.
Muskogee. Yeah,
Muskogee.
that's the way I pronounce it. Yeah, we get people call on the phone and they call it Muskegee, and I said no, that's in Wisconsin.
Well, what is it?
Or it's or
I don't
where's
know.
Lawn?
I have no
Is it
idea. I'm not
Wisconsin?
contradicting. I have no idea.
No, is it?
1 second.
Yeah, I think it's in Wisconsin.
Muskegee, yeah.
Muskegon.
Muskegon.
Yeah, Muskegon. Yeah,
I'll tell you.
that might be in Michigan. Maybe it's in Michigan. It's one of them Yankee states.
Well, that's hurtful. Just because we won, you gotta be like that.
Oh yeah, still bitching about it. Yeah,
God,
the fact that we lost the war of northern aggression. Yeah, we still kind of hold that.
War of northern aggression.
That's what it's called.
And who invaded who? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well,
you Pearl Harbored us.
yeah, well, what was it?
Was it Fort McHenry? I don't know.
No, it was something Ferry.
Harper's Ferry.
Harper's Ferry. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, your brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, we had there. Oklahoma. Of course, they were in it too, but they were sort of divided. Part of the. Let's see. I think the Cherokees fought for the South, and there was an other tribe that fought for the North, and of course, or parts of I think parts of the Cherokee tribe here, I think they split. Part of them fought for the South, and part of them fought for the North, and when they came back, then they fought each other.
Thank God that the North won and the abolitionists won.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Slavery disappeared finally from our country.
Yeah, no, I agree. Slavery.
What bothers me about reparations is the fact that freedom was extended through the blood of hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of white and black people.
Of white and black, yeah.
And I just got to feel that generation at least partially paid the debt, maybe all of it. I don't know. How many people have to die for the right thing to happen?
Right, yeah. And they don't, yeah.
Western culture was the first to, slavery was still going on all over the world.
Oh yeah, it's still going. Yeah, it's still going on in some African nations. It's still going on.
Even though England originally brought it here because it was still legal at the time.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't just them. The Spanish did too. Well, actually, the Spanish
right.
scooped up their own once they got here. But they were the first to outlaw it. The abolitionists won earlier.
Yeah. England
did the abolitionists are actually a combination of some of the Whig Party that disintegrated,
right,
and these pro-abolitionist politicians, and that became the Republican Party, but somehow we're the enslavers, man.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Mendenhalls, they were where their family originally came over here from. Most of them are in Pennsylvania, and they're Quakers. They're so
they don't like everybody equally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're Quakers, but they, of course, they were part of the abolitionist movement too. Parts of the Mendenhalls were, but then parts of them moved south, and they fought for the South. So our family lineage, unfortunately, I'm on the side that they quit the Quakers, they lost all their money, and they fought for the South. So pretty much, I'm on the losing side of the Mendenhalls. Yeah. Because the ones up north, the Yankees, they still got plenty of money.
Well, I don't know. You could look at it that way.
Well, of the Mendenhall, but they're still Quakers too.
You could look at it as they were left, whoever was left, to be the builders of the New South.
Yeah, yeah.
You could look at it that way too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I don't have any direct lineage that fought in the Civil War. Well, maybe my great grandfather on my mother's side might have. I can't remember. But like my grandfather, he was born in 1876, and his dad was born in I think my great grandfather was born in 1856. So he would have been too young to fight.
Yeah, a drummer boy maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, but the war started 1860, so
Yeah. So
ended 65. Got 5 years, longer than we were involved in World War II.
Yeah.
Quite a bit longer, actually.
Yeah.
People died.
Yeah.
But we weren't here yet, either side.
Yeah.
Shortly after that, the Irish came first, I believe. Before the turn of the century.
On my mother's side, it's traced back all the way to. Well, I've got a number for Sons of the Revolution.
Yeah.
So
immigrants you hear about. My grandfather on my mother's side was born in New York in 1917, but his father immigrated here.
Yeah.
So he would be first. Mother's second, I'd be third generation Italian on that side. The grandfather came earlier than that on the Irish side.
Well, both sides of my family have been here. Well, technically, the 4 sides. Well, my mom's grandfather on her mom's my grandmother's dad, he was from England. He immigrated from England. But the rest of the family, we've been here since at least the 1750s, and some of them earlier than that. Like,
I just realized my grandfather must have been born in the U.S. because he died very young, like 58, 54. 54, but that was in 1960, 61, somewhere around there.
Right, yeah.
So
yeah.
he had to be born here. But he was just born here before my grandfather. I knew they were here first. But so I'm still third generation on that side too.
Yeah.
A little earlier. We were here just a little earlier. But I don't know. I feel pretty American. They emigrated through both of them came through what do you call it? Liberty Island.
Yeah.
They all came where everybody came through. Lady Liberty, whatever. What the fuck's the name of that island?
Ellis Island.
Ellis Island, thank you.
Yeah.
Liberty Island. Duh. No, Trump renamed it. Trump Island.
Trump Island. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, don't kid yourself.
Nothing would surprise me.
He's got a couple of years left of whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to admit, everything said and done, he's been. Oh, we're still on, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We should probably say goodnight. What do you think?
Yeah, we probably should.
We're going to get into politics and irritate somebody.
Yeah.
There's still 6 people watching, allegedly.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what it says. Hey, guys, thanks for hanging out so long. I appreciate that. But we're going to say goodnight. If
we
Uncle
are.
Bill can find this stupid thing. Every night I do the same thing. And I should put it next to the intro. I mean, that would be smart, right?
Yeah, you would think, yeah.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.
How dare you!